Welcome to the Fragrance Plug, your source for all things scent. I am your host, Maurice. We have a packed out show for you today, man. We have a packed out show for you today. This is exciting. I got two of my brothers with me on. I'm about to bring them up in a second, but before we get started, go ahead and make sure y'all drop y'all send of the days as y'all make y'all way into the chat. First up to the stage, I got my boy Walt over at Fat Boy Finesse. Let's get it, my brother.
Hey, what's poppin', fam?
Yes, sir. Welcome, man. Glad to have you on, man. And then to my left, got my guy Jonathan over at Create with Jonathan. Welcome, my brother. Welcome.
What's good? What's good?
Hey, this has been a long time coming, man. We've been waiting to get something like this popped off for a minute. We only missing one. My guy Razor,
That's
man.
it.
Shout out to Razor.
That's right.
How y'all feeling, fellas? How y'all feeling?
And I'm feeling better than John is, so I ain't got no complaints.
I think a
I ain't
lot
got
of people
no
feeling
complaints.
better.
For real. Yeah, so for those of you, no one's going to know, but I'm sick like a dog, man. Right now, he's going through COVID, but about 4 days in, and John is still here. The kid's sick, but, we're going to make lemonade out of some lemons today. That's what we're doing.
Facts. Send them blessings and prayers up to you, my brother, for real.
Big
For real,
time.
appreciate that, man.
Sorry, man. Hey, what's y'all sending today, man? What's y'all rocking out with?
So
Well, for
I
me,
just
bro-
got out the shower. Go ahead, John. Go ahead.
No, there you go. Well, I was gonna say right now, likewise, I just got out the shower. Man, you know what I've been loving for after the shower? I've been just still can't get enough of it, man. This Pacific Aura, man. That Pacific Aura is just
Nice.
so nice, man. It's like the Rare Reef one is like I think way juicier. I call this like a more sophisticated take in comparison to the Rare Reef. It's just I don't know. I feel like it's just more cleaner, crispier. Not as juicy, but still crispy. I like it.
Ah, yeah. That's what's up. How close would you say it's to that DNA, like that Pacific Chill? Like how you gonna rank it at? Where you gonna rank it at?
That one, I think I got that one like product around like 85, 90.
Okay.
I like that it's not as playful as the Rare Reef, but it's good, man. I like it, bro. It's sophisticated. It's got like this really effervescent minty vibe to it. It's really nice, man. I'm digging it.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Love to hear it, man. Walt, what you had on today, brother? What was you rocking out with?
So, well, for the day, I had on Full House, Joe Milano. So, Game of Spades, that Imagination DNA. But after I got out the shower, I put on, it's a decan I have of Narcotica from Happy Dust that I super like this nice creamy vanilla joint. And so, we've North Carolina, we call it false fall. You know what I'm saying? Even though it kind of warmed back up today. So, I'm kind of excited about the real fall. So I've been pulling out, the cashmeres, the cardamoms, the vanillas, the tobaccos, all of that this week. So, that's how I was feeling. I want a full bottle. I just don't want to pay the full bottle price. But yeah, Happy Dust and Narcotica. That's that scent of the night for me.
That's dope that y'all already able to pull out those gourmand, those cold weather fragrances, man. It's probably gonna be till late September, early October.
Yeah, we know you can't.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a minute, man. I'm still gonna be rocking the freshies, man. You already know how it goes down here. I rocked the,
Yeah,
I
here
had
too, man. Florida's hot. It's hot in Florida, man, too. Yeah.
Exactly. You gonna be rocking the freshies for a minute too. Shit.
That's
I
what
had
I'm saying.
on. Man, today I was rocking out. I'm gonna just keep it short, man. I just rocked out with Sean John, Unforgivable, man, No Diddy. And then we're gonna go on to the next topic. So yeah, let's go ahead and get active with the live stream.
That's crazy. Yo, real talk though, before we move, like super underrated, people don't talk about. That is it's crazy that it just happened. On God, I did not know you was gonna bring that up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that super underrated joint, yo, that people. What is you doing?
But he got that one. I also like his 3 a.m. too. Like his 3 a.m. super underrated, freshy, like extremely nice. Those citruses in the opening. Yeah, man. So it's like he got some good fragrances, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like he got some nice fragrances.
Facts. Facts. But we're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. At that. Hey, we got some chats we're gonna respond into. Maddox, we see you in there with the 1 million lucky on. Hey, it's funny that you brought up. No, hold up. Keep that in mind. I'm glad that you brought that up. That's the jam. Hey, yes sir. Bo always in here, man. Much love to Bo. We definitely appreciate you being down here, man. What's good, family? Oh yeah, I see you, James. What's good? Center of the day to Rot the Electric. Yeah, man. Hey, appreciate you for stopping by, man. Much love, fam. Much love. Walter in the building, waiting on the temp to drop, ready to get them fall scents on deck. Facts. Hey. Oh, that. Hey, whoa. Yeah, whoa. What happened? Hold on, Mike. What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, all right, bet. I thought you was moving around over there. All right, bet. Let's go ahead and get it to the first round so y'all know what it is.
Trying to get this dog settled.
We are here
real quick. Let me ask you guys. My bad. Let me ask. So, because I'm on Ecamm, like, do you guys see everybody together at the same time or no? Like, I see Maurice on the tab, the Ecamm tab, but I'm on. Like, I don't see us together.
Yeah,
this is
on
the first time I ever
YouTube.
No,
joined
you're
a live
good.
chat together.
Yeah, on YouTube, we all side
good
by
then?
side. It's everyone like steak sauce right now.
I
We
bet.
Gucci.
Bet. All right, good. I just want to make sure I can see. All right.
Yeah, Maurice don't have his. He don't want us to see each other, so he's just showing us him. So it's all good.
What you mean? I'm still working on. I'm still
It's
working on how to do that. I don't know how to do the back chat stuff.
I got you.
You see,
good.
I ain't even set up the back chat for us to like. You know what I'm saying? I'm slacking. Got to work with me. Work with me on this. Appreciate you. All right, look, the first one. Y'all know what we are here to play. We're here to play Start, Bench, and Cut. I will be presenting 3 fragrances, just 3 random ones, and we're just going to have the discussion on what we're going to do. Start, Bench, and Cut. We're also going to make sure we get the chat involved. I will have a poll active for each round. Definitely let us know y'all thoughts down in the chat. But first round, let's get into it. The first round is going to be the 1 million lineup. So we have 3 1 million fragrances from Paco Rabanne that we are going to discuss. The first one is going to be 1 million Parfum. Yes, very nice. Suntan lotion vibes. Extremely nice, bright, a lot of florals. We know about that one. But the second one is one of the new and up and comings, and that's going to be 1 million Royal. And the last one that we're going to present to the table is could arguably be one of the best ones that you could actively get right now, and that will be 1 million Lucky. So, gentlemen, you see the 3 fragrances that we have presented to the front. Let's get the conversation started. Start, bench, cut. What are we looking? Let's talk the fragrances first. Like, let's just talk the differences between them, because obviously there's different situations that they can all be used in. So, let's start there. What are y'all thinking about?
Sheesh, I don't know what you thinking. You could go first this time.
Now, I will say that I do want everybody to have their own lineup. So I definitely want everybody to have their own lineup. So just keep that in mind. But let's get active. Let's get active.
Yeah, Lucky, I'm starting. Royal, I'm benching. And what was the first? The first one is the Parfum or the Elixir, or is that the OG?
This the Parfum.
I'm cutting.
So we have Parfum, we have Royal, and then we have 1 million Lucky.
Yeah, Lucky Start. In the order you literally got that I'm looking at. Lucky Start, Royal Bench. I'm cutting Parfum.
Okay, now talk to me about the lineup. Because I think that the hardest one... Go ahead, my fault.
No. You good. Go ahead, because you going to say something that's probably going to lead into what I'm going to say, so go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that I can see, out of the whole lineup, I can see 1 million Lucky being the one that sticks. I can see that one being the one that everybody rocks out with. It's hard for me to see that one being taken away, especially with how they did that DNA, the opening, that plum, like the opening of that one, extremely beautiful. The floral accords that you get as this starts to transition. So it's a lot to really enjoy about this one that I can't see too many people taking this one off their list. These 2 are the ones to where I see most of the battle at. So what is it with these 2? Let's talk Parfum and Royal. Let's talk those 2.
So to me, the Royal has more character. than the Parfum. To me, the Parfum is cool, but Royal to me has more character. It is a little bit more distinct than the rest of them. Just like the Oud joint they got, because Royal is the red, Oud is the green one.
Facts.
Parfum is cool. Honestly, I would take the elixir. I mean, even though I would still cut it based on these two, I would still take the elixir over the Parfum. Based on the 1 million line, the line, like the Parfum, like I said, I mean, if you're not familiar, it really depends on if you're familiar with the line or not. Like, if you've been in the fragrance, I mean, Paco Rabanne, RP Paco, but Rabanne, I mean, this is one of the most commercialized, advertised fragrances that you're gonna see, designer fragrances. No matter Ulta, Sephora, Macy's, Nordstrom's, Dillard's, Belk. Probably if you still got a JCPenney's, you just gonna see it. But it's kind of like that quote unquote frat boy, fragrance. You're gonna see a dude with his shirt, shirt wide open. But yeah, like Parfum, I mean, it kind of pays homage. It's a bolder take on the OG, which I really don't care for. So that's why I'm gonna cut it in this case. Like I said, Lucky is point blank. That goes in my Hall of Fame. That's part of my top 10 for life. So there you will get no argument with it. But the Royal has, to me, it's grown. You can dress it up. You know what I'm saying? If you approaching 40, or 40 plus, if you 35 plus, you're gonna wear Royal. Parfum, I feel like, you can, if you're a grad student in college, if you're a senior in college, I mean, you can still probably wear it to the club. It probably has more versatility. You know what I'm saying? If we're talking about something, but yeah, that's gonna be my take on that.
And I can agree with that. I definitely give you your props on that one and what you said, because definitely the Royal does have the character, but at times you wonder which one has the most versatility when it comes to situations, because Royal is going to be that much more cold weather fragrance, fall, winter time, whereas for me in Texas, see, you can get away with that where you're at. Me in Texas, see, that's where this debate for me becomes a little bit tricky, because I can get away with having Parfum coming off the bench. Lucky that started. Right. We know Lucky that started. But now it's really, for me, it more so it's two things that it comes into. I think the first thing is like situations and when I can use the fragrance. Because if I'm only limited to 2 months to using the fragrance, it makes it tough to see when I can really enjoy it compared to the other counterpart. The second thing, if I'm taking outside of when I can use a fragrance, is literally just going to be the DNA. And that's where what you said was so prevalent, because this DNA is nice. This DNA is nice. Bro. Now, it's not to where, like, if I had to choose between Royal and Privé, I'm going Privé all day.
Oh, of course, yeah, Privé, yeah. But see, I'm with you on that.
But see, that's where the deciding factor is. That's where that wow factor comes in at. To where this one, it just doesn't give me that wow factor enough to where I can justify taking this one over this one, knowing that I only got 2 months with this and I have literally the whole year with the Parfum. The smell really isn't too much off as far as how much I enjoy it. Does that make sense?
Facts. No, yeah, and John, I'm gonna let you jump in, but the Parfum is still, it pays homage to the OG. See, I got a thing with tuberose, like that I'm like, like tuberose. When we get into this, like tuberose and geranium, to me, I start thinking white flowers. And so white diamonds. And so, you know how it is, you smell that old mother in a Baptist church that smell like white. That's how 1 million kind of came off to me. So I was never the biggest 1 million fan. And then the Parfum is super, it has a lot of that white floral, a lot of that tuberose in it. When I was like, oh no, I'm straight. Like, to me, so this was easy. This one right now, the rest of them probably gonna be more, but this one right here, I was like, oh, this is easy, because I don't care for the tuberose. I'm like, yeah, we can cut that all day, every day, But versatility wise, you can't argue where it's like you can get more wear out of it. Where Royal, I'm gonna be wearing that in specific situations, and like you said, it's gonna be more suited for cold weather. But I'm gonna shut up, yo, John. You go ahead.
John, let's get it, man. What's your thoughts, brother? Definitely let us know, man. Let us know. First, let's talk about the differences between the Parfum and then the Royal, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get everybody's positioning as far as where they're going to rank them.
Yeah, so like for me, I'm gonna rank them Royal, Lucky, and the Parfum. The Royal, like you got what you're saying, man. I'm just like I'm in that vibe now, bro, where I'm like just enjoying like those more mature fragrances, just slightly more fall. I'm a huge like fall fragrance guy, man. I just even here in Florida, hot as hell, but I'm still rocking like some crazy fall fragrances from time to time, just because I just love that DNA. So yeah, that one I really enjoy the most just because it does give you that dress up vibe and it's kind of like more of a conversation starter. People don't really expect it. And so when you go ahead and pass by them and that joint is just blowing out towards them, they're like, okay, what is that? So I really enjoy that one. The Lucky, playful. I enjoy it. Everyday grab, I think is really versatile in my opinion, just to go ahead and do whatever I gotta do. The Parfum, I really enjoy the Parfum as well. I don't Yo, the crazy part is I haven't owned one of these bottles in a minute, in a huge minute. Like I'm talking about years. So I've smelled them in different times, but the Parfum, I remember liking it, just not as much. I have to get my nose on that again. But yeah, man, Royal, Lucky, Parfum, but the Royal for me, man, that's the nice one. I really love that one a lot, man.
Hey, there we go, man. There we
John,
go. What you about to say?
hold
Waffle?
on, hold on, hold on, Mo, because I want to make sure we get this right. John, check your mic in the browser.
Okay.
What
Okay.
that is?
In the browser, on the Ecamm browser, the tab.
Yeah,
No,
she
no, no,
said.
no, 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 no. In the brow when you click the link to accept the
Yeah.
live, what mic did you choose?
The one that's connected to the camera, because I have the DJI mic, the lav mic connected to the camera. Is it giving you an echo or no?
Yeah, I'm still hearing the echo. Something is doubling somewhere.
Yeah.
So
I,
your
I I hear you
so
double.
your
I hear you double.
yes. So when you select the microphone, does it say your camera or does it say the DJI mic?
Let me see real quick because I know it said it's connected to the A7 IV because I have it connected directly to the camera. Let me see. This tab is using your camera and microphone. Okay. Yeah. What
You're
what
like
I
in
can
your
do
back.
is
Click on your cogwheel. So where you see yourself in the lobby, where your picture is, the lower
okay.
cogwheel at the
Bet.
top.
Okay, I got you. Oh, you know what? You're right. On the AirPods, they got me. Okay, bet. Let me go ahead and switch it to the
That
camera. How about now? You guys hear me now?
Man, I was
How'd I
making sure
hear?
it wasn't nothing on my end. We might be good
keep
now. I don't
talking.
know. Let me
Keep
see.
talking,
Yeah,
John.
now I think I hear y'all. You
We good?
I hear a
guys hear
little
me?
bit.
Oh,
Chat, what y'all
chat. Is it
think?
has it gotten better? Let
But
us know,
Jim
chat.
said Jim said I'm echoing too, which is crazy.
I don't
Yeah,
have.
you're echoing still.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. I hear you
I hear you,
good.
but you're echoing.
Chat, am I still echoing?
Hold up, real quick. Let's try this. Hold on. Let me see something. All right, let me know. Hey, check one. Is everything good? Let me know if we hear anything. Like, let me know right now with my mic on. Is it echoing right now? Y'all hearing any echoing? Are we good? Can you give me a one in the chat, please, if everything is good right now? Okay. I don't know. I know it's a lag with this YouTube thing sometimes, so I don't know. I don't have any earphones in. So let me know. I'm gonna take everybody off. Let's see.
Oh, okay. So you don't have any headphones on, right?
No, I have no headphones on.
All right. So in Ecamm, you see where your sound levels are?
What record? What's recording?
No. In Ecamm,
Yeah, I'm on it
you
right
see
now.
where your sound levels are. All right. So you see the sound levels where it has like your microphone sound, like it shows all of the microphone, the audio signals you have.
No, I see mic and then I see my mic. I see output. I see audio, virtual mic.
All right, do me a favor. Go to window
Bet.
and then go to sound levels.
Got it.
Now, what do you see?
Oh, sound effect is crazy on one of them. On this one, possible.
So-
Use echo cancellation.
So hit echo count. Did it say anything?
Yeah, it should be better now. All right, let me know now. It should have went off now.
All right. So now from this point forward, I'm holding up the finger one. Do you guys hear me echoing? Yeah, because we're not gonna mess up your live. I'm a believer in this. Stop the whole thing, get this right. Chat, do you hear me echoing from this point forward as I'm talking now? Did that stop the echo?
Hey, I think that stopped the echo on the cool. I think we Gucci now.
All right, bet. John, you talk. John, you talk and see if the echo is fixed.
Bet. You guys hear me good?
Yeah.
I know I'm on the mic now, the camera mic.
Bet,
So you guys let me know if y'all hear me good.
We good.
Good?
Okay. Hey, we apologize. I apologize.
There we go.
That's on me.
No. You good. You good. But you got to get it right. You got, because ain't no need for us to do a live the whole time. And the joint is crazy. We good. Bet.
Yeah.
Bet.
All right,
I was hearing it for a minute. I thought it was me. I was like, you know what? As long as I'm only the only one hearing it, it's good. But yeah, I heard the echo. But now it sounds crispy. Now it sounds good.
But no, you sound even better now because I could tell you were on your AirPods earlier, but now I can tell you're coming through the DJI mic. So yeah, we Gucci.
Chris, all right, bet. Let's get it.
Bet.
So just so we can refresh it real quick, we had the start bench cut. We had 1 million Parfum, we had 1 million Royal, and then we had 1 million Lucky going against each other. Jonathan was the first one to give his ranking. Jonathan, if you want to just refresh one more time, just let us know the three, and then we'll go you out, and then I'll give mine, and we'll see what the chat has to say.
Yep, all day I went Royal. What I did? I went Royal, Lucky, and then the Parfum.
So which one
I went with Royal just because
start?
I went with Royal. My bad. Start. Yep, I'm starting with Royal, and then I'm going to bench the Lucky, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut the Parfum. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Walt, let's get it. Hey, let's get it. Which one you doing? How we ranking these? Start, bench, cut.
Start Lucky. Bench Royal. Bye Parfum.
Man, see.
Parfum getting all the hate.
See, people always making me feel like the eyeball out because I'm definitely going I have no arguments. I'm starting Lucky for sure. But for me, especially after everything,
you got a good reason though.
I'm still going bench Royal. Like I'm gonna have to bench Royal. Like I'm gonna have to bench Royal. Like I'm keeping that one because Lucky I can use year round. And then the Parfum because it's really these two that's kind of similar as far as the seasons and the reasons. So yeah, it only makes sense to go Lucky to start, bench Royal, Parfum to kind of Parfum. I'm sorry, but no disrespect to Big Paco.
Both show.
Big Pac.
Let's see what everybody got to say. I know we was talking about the echoing for a while, so it looked like everything good there. I want to know if anybody in the chat dropped down and said what they would rank them as. So let's see. Yeah, it was me for sure. Parfum beats everything for me. See, that's what I'm talking about. Because the Parfum is no slouch. Like, I can understand that people might not like that, especially like the transition when it hits like that suntan lotion vibe. But it's still the floral accords in that. You can't skip it. And then it has a beautiful opening also. I don't know what they could have did differently to make that one better. But that's an amazing fragrance in my eyes.
They could have not made it.
There was one of them that had oud in it as of late. Which one's that one?
It's the green one. It's the green joint. It's the green one.
That joint's nice. I like that one too.
And then Elixir is nice too. I just think Elixir's real sweet.
But bro, I think that's what I'm saying. I would replace Elixir would kind of be my six. Like I like the Elixir. Because they took away tuberose and added a different type of rose. Like tuberose to me just it takes over a fragrance. It's just one of those notes where it's kind of like patchouli. where if depending on where you source it from or how you do it, it can take a fragrance like completely a totally opposite direction. But if you don't have a problem with it, and we talk about this all the time, like you and white florals, y'all are fine. It's like if you don't have an issue with it, you're gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? And so like some white florals I'm cool with. That one in particular, I was like, oh no, bro, I can't do this. Yeah, I can't do it. But yeah, I like the way the florals are in Elixir, because like I said, they took away that tuberose. It's dialed all the way back. I think the Elixir might be just as versatile as the Parfum. Like real talk. Yeah.
Yo, and the Paco Rabanne line, like I remember, man, before I moved to Florida, I've been in Florida for like 21 years. So I was living in Buffalo my whole life. And so I remember back in the day, like I was like 19 and people talking about Paco Rabanne. And I think, I want to say the 1 million, like the initial joint came back like way back then, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what year it came out, but like the OG way back.
The OG, yeah. The OG, yeah. OG dropped a while back.
Now I know know you want to move on, but how do you feel about the 1 million gold? Have you smelt it? The joint with the chain? It's got the chain link on it.
I don't think I've tried that one yet. The thing is, I felt like I've tried it at a Macy's or something, but I just don't remember it. And that's always a problem for me if I do like a first impression on a fragrance. Especially if I go to the mall and I don't record it. If I can't remember it at times like this, like it makes me wonder, is it one? Like I know the Ralph Lauren, the crimson joint, the red joint that you picked up at the rack store.
Yeah.
I knew that once I smelled that pepper, I knew that I needed to find it. I was just trying to find it at the rack store.
Gotcha.
But I first smelled that at a mall. When it came to that one, I do not remember much from it. Talk to me about it if you got anything. I don't remember much.
Nah, it's straight. Like I got a sample of it. I actually kind of like it. It's more of a spicier take on the DNA. So they didn't go left. I'm like, what is the deal with this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, are y'all doing this whole Ralph Clubs thing where you just dropping a whole bunch of stuff? I didn't really see a need for it, but I guess to me, once Paco, RIP, I guess I was like, maybe they're going to take a different direction. And this is kind of that initial, like, okay, this is Rabanne. You know what I'm saying? But they already, they already like came out with an elixir for that. Now that I have not smelled, because I was like, dang, like y'all just dropped this. That's another conversation for another day. Yeah. I don't know what designers are doing right now. I don't understand why it's just like, bro, I know Versace been doing that crazy, but we expect that out of Middle Eastern clones, budget friendly fragrances or whatever. But designers is like, they just dropping stuff like for no reason. But we can talk about that later. Yeah.
Hey, it's all over the place right now, man. Look, we are about to go into the next topic. Make sure if you just not making your way in, make sure you hit a like button for the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you drop your sin of the day. And fellas, let's get into this next topic. Now, this next topic, I have two fragrances that are somewhat doing the same thing, and they're all going to be over one topic. And this next topic is going to be fall, date, night fragrances. Now, I have 3 of them. This is going to be.
Damn, that's a
let's
good
tap
one.
into it. The first one.
I don't know what he finna.
We're going to do Hawaii's Elixir. We're going to bring Hawaii's Elixir into the front. Got that one. We're going to go off and on. 9 p.m., the original. Going to bring this one out front. And then this one might be a little bit of a wild card, but this is going to be very similar to a DNA that we already have on the table. And we're going to go Armaf Lionheart.
Now, this is tough.
Let's get active. Fellas, talk to me now. Now, we know that these two are very much so doing the same thing. Like, so let me ask you, have y'all gotten your hands on these?
Yeah.
I haven't smelled the elixir, man. That's like the one Hawas that I have not gotten yet. But you got I know what is duping. The Lionheart neither, bro. Nope.
Okay. So
I have not, but I know what what they're supposed to smell like or whatever. But I haven't gotten those two. I do not got in the collection yet, man.
Yeah, they're gonna be in that JPG DNA. They're gonna be going. They're gonna be doing very much so the Lamel. So it's gonna be in that ballpark. What you thinking, Walt? What What?
All right. Even though the Hawas Elixir and the Lionheart Man are doing similar things, to me, like the Armoth focus is more on that mint and lavender. It's brighter. And so I'm going to cut it. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to start with the cut. I'm going to cut that because you're talking about date night.
Right.
It is brighter.
Yep.
I'm going to cut it. But I'm also thinking it also depends on what we're going on a date with. But I'm not gonna get too technical. I'm gonna cut it.
And see, I'm gonna go right there with you on that. I'm gonna backdoor with you on that because this one it does have somewhat of like more I want to say raunchier DNA, especially with how it does the aromatics. It's somewhat, especially how the aromatics and the mint work together, and I think it also has like this complexion of like a leather accord in there also. Like how this one mixed together, this one, even though it's doing a popular DNA, this one is much more so, in my eyes, going to be a twist or an inspiration of that DNA more so than being something to where Hawaii's Elixir is going to be a lot more closer and it's going to give you that intimate setting of a fragrance, whereas this one much more so gives you signature scent day or night. Like you can really use this one whenever. This one much more so kind of speaks to the topic at hand of fall date night.
I'm with you. So if I'm cutting Lionheart, this is tough because oddly enough, 9 p.m. Elixir just came out, which I feel like to my nose, in the dry down is an amalgamation of both of those DNAs right there. I'm going to start.
Nice though.
I'm going to start 9 p.m. It's undefeated. If we talking date night,
I don't know about undefeated now. I don't know about undefeated.
It's undefeated.
I don't know about it. Even if we just talking about these
9 p.m.
three right here. Even look,
it's
that's
in
on
the name.
Look, that's on a subjective take. I'm not gonna say undefeated. That's on a subjective
It's undefeated.
take. Even if we looking at these three right here, I can make a very strong argument for Hawaii's Elixir. Now, can I do that for Lionheart? I can't. But for Hawaii's Elixir, especially if this is what I'm going against, we can talk about it. We can talk about that.
Yo, that 9 p.m. will get. Yo, I still get nonstop when I wear that. It's like automatic compliments when I go out the door. It's crazy. Like random people, undefeated. Dudes, girls, they're like, "Damn, what's like?" I'm telling you, like it's just a compliment getter. Something about that DNA is just it's clutch with compliments.
Let's do this. Let's do this, Mo. Where are we going on a date? Not me and you, of course not. Pause. Where's the date? Where's the date? Where's the date? Because that's gonna determine which one. Yeah, which one would you start? Okay. So we already know we throwing Lionheart out. Where are we going on the date?
Yeah, Lionheart is out the way. So Lionheart is gone. So we talking big boys. We talking big boy shit right now. Okay. So let's say if we're going to steakhouse and we're gonna do like something simple like a Texas Day Brazil, Fogo de Chao,
9 p.m.
like something like that. We ain't talking about no Steak 48, none of that shit like that. We're gonna talk about
9 p.m.
Like we gonna go steakhouse. Let's do it. What we looking at? Now you got to think about it. I'm talking about like a Brazilian steakhouse, something like that. It's different.
You got to compete.
It's different.
You got to compete. You got to compete. So the vanilla in that 9 p.m. is a brighter vanilla because of the lavender. And you remember there's like, ain't it apple at 9 p.m. too?
Yeah, it's an apple.
It's like the slightest bit of citrus. So if we go into a steakhouse, I need to be able to compete with all of those other fragrances. That elixir, that honey is gonna be too dense and too sweet to me.
See, and I think that's where
I gotta be.
I think that's where it might be a little different for me, because for me, especially with this one right here, like I enjoy like those fresh spices, like the spicy aspect of it, and that's what I think will give me the opportunity to shine more. Because you're much more so of a gourmand lover. I think we can see that you much more lean so towards the
Oh yeah, we
gourmands.
know
Me,
that
I'm
for
much
sure.
more so towards those oubs, those spices,
Yeah,
the leathers. Like
yeah,
I'm used to that right
yeah.
there. So when it comes to that, like I think that my fragrance is gonna push through and let me shine a little bit more compared to yours. Yeah, I think the fruits is gonna help you shine, but once you let that opening die down on yours, it's not much that's gonna help you stand out compared to something like Hawaii's Elixir. This shit already gonna fill up the room, so you already gonna have to compete with me there. But then once you hit that mid on, that's where the real competition starts because I still got
9
a lot
p.m.
more
But 9 p.m.
facets.
ain't dying though, bro. It ain't dying.
But
You
the,
know
but the
this. Like we talking goaded. We talking like deserve, like we ain't even talk. We're not talking about one of these fragrances that's like, does it deserve that? We're not talking about Kaid Al Farsan, where there's a love-hate relationship. We talking like 9 p.m. Like PM is in the name. Like we talking goaded clone
Now this is why
fragrance where it's like it's not gonna fall off.
Mhm.
this is what I'll say too though. 9 p.m. right? It's been out way longer than the Elixir joint from
That's what I was
Hawass.
thinking. Good call.
So it's got 9 p.m. has the benefit of a larger footprint because it's been out for longer. So more people are
True.
going to know about it. So it's going to be more well known. It's going to be more attractive. But I'm gonna have to side with Walt on this one too. I think I would rather rock 9 p.m. just because it'll stand out amongst like the savoriness of a steakhouse, churrasqueria, Brazilian steakhouse. They got that fat slapping against that skillet and just sizzling. So I think I would prefer to go with 9 p.m. to smell sweeter. But man, you can't go wrong with none of them, to be
Man,
honest with you, man.
hold on. We about to
They
get the
both
chat. See,
good.
this is when we gotta stop. This is when we gotta this is when we
Maurice
gotta
said, "No,
stop
I need
being
somebody on
disappointed when
my
we don't get the
side."
best day fall fragrance. We gonna let the chat vote on this one. Y'all ain't gonna act like I'm
Jim said 9 p.m. is a night out at Cheddar's.
saying. That's what
Y'all got a
bruh.
Cheddar's down the block, bro.
Look, bruh, Hawaii's Elixir, when
It's
it
young.
comes,
It's youthful too. It's young. The
I
Hawassi
think that
Elixirs, that's a grown man, John, right there.
I think that the one thing that holds Hawaii's Elixir back is what Jonathan just spoke to, is that this fragrance just came out. Whereas this one right here has been able to go through the realms of TikTok. It has been able to go through the realms of being cloned. Hell, this is a clone fragrance. And they're making fakes of a $30 fragrance. So this fragrance has had the
Crazy.
opportunity of doing that. Whereas since we've gotten this one, I don't think that this one has really went through a true fall and winter season, which this was actually utilized for. I think that once we get that active and it starts being used for the season, the upcoming season, bro, it's gonna be a wrap, man. I really think that this one is
I
gonna
give
be
you,
one of the top fragrances, especially at the end of the year when it comes to fall weather date nights. That's just my personal belief.
I give you that. I'm with you, but I'm gonna throw out the names, and I'm gonna focus on just the DNA because we're talking ultra male or ultra male potato
Mm-hmm.
versus JPG Lamel Elixir.
Yep.
Because Lamel, Lamel Parfum is my all-time favorite fragrance, point blank, period. The Elixir, the honey and the sweetness, I'm okay. That's why I say everything kind of comes down to subjectivity. So, but Lamel Elixir is one of those. Both of these fragrances are going to be crazy mass appealing. It's gonna be
Facts.
great. Like if you're gonna you can't go wrong with either one. I think the Risasi joint is a little bit spicier than the OG, to my nose. And it's a lot richer. It's a lot more dense. You can't go wrong with either one. That's why I asked you. To me, it kind of boils down to where we going. Like, what is the purpose of the date? What is my end goal? Who am I dating? Because I'm also gonna base this, like John said, of course, 9 p.m. is more the youthful, you know what I'm saying? More the youthful scent. But again, I think now it's crazy because you thinking if we go into a steakhouse, I'm gonna probably be more on my grown man. And it's like
That's
technically,
what I'm
yeah,
saying.
but now if I'm just trying to smell good for Shorty, that's different. If I'm trying to bust the room wide open, that's why I said at 9 p.m. because I was like, I need to cut through. I need to be able to walk through and be like, I be feeling like the man when I come through. I'm sitting like the folks gonna be like, Oh my God! Like, what in the world is that? It's just I feel like that
Yeah.
honey. I feel like that honey DNA, that honey and that slight tobacco DNA that comes with that's in the Hawass elixir, that comes from that JPG elixir. I feel like that's the only thing that's gonna hold it back. Now, if we outside, like say it's homecoming or something like that,
Oh, don't even try to
or
play
we
with
at a
it.
game, bro, it's over. We gonna roll with that all day. But if I'm going to a steakhouse and I'm trying to smell good beyond just her, because some people are different. Some people just want to be, they want that close quarter smell, and then some people they stepping out. They want to make a statement. So I don't know. Like you can call it a draw. I think this just comes down to personal preference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I also
Okay.
think, like you said, it comes to whoever you're trying to impress. Like if you're trying to impress Shorty with you, bet. And then if you're trying to just impress, the waitress or somebody else around you, or you just want to make an impression just in general, then you can go the other way. So yeah, it really depends. I'll tell you, regardless, Quentin Beach, the perfumer,
Jim's crazy.
did his thing with this line. Did his thing with the line. DNA is fire.
So Jonathan, let us know, man. Let us know. Start, bench, cut. What's your ranking? Hawass,
Well,
Elixir, 9 p.m. Armov, Lionheart.
Lionheart, I haven't smelled, so I'm gonna have to freaking drop it.
Okay.
Right? Or cut it. There you go. Cut it. I'm going to the steakhouse, man. I definitely I want to smell sweet. So I'm gonna go with the 9 p.m. I'm gonna start 9 p.m. and then I'm gonna bench Elixir. But I'll tell you what, that's one of my favorite DNAs, man. I got so many different versions of that joint. I got the Atralia joint, and that's fire too. I got the Hotledge one, really good too.
Nice. That's what's up, my brother. So let me look, just so we can reiterate. Lionheart gets the cut. Hawass Elixir gets the bench. 9 p.m. gets the start. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Walt, let's get it.
Jordan didn't play every minute. He got to come out the game at some point, and so Hawass Elixir is going to get their opportunity. It's like what's my man from the war that's going through with the Warriors right now? What is my man name that they don't want to they don't want to sign?
The center.
No, the shooting guard.
Oh, shit,
the two.
All that. Oh my God.
Jim's gonna know exactly who I'm talking about.
Jim's know who you're talking about for sure.
It came out of the news a few weeks ago or something like that, right?
Yeah, like he got beef with Kerr. Like Kerr won't play him. You know what I'm saying? And then he want to leave because Sacramento, a couple of other people, they want to sign him.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't think of the name though.
Oh my God. Kaminga? Is it Jonathan Kaminga?
Boom.
Yeah,
Kaminga.
it's Jonathan Kaminga, I think.
So,
yeah.
To me, Hawass is Kaminga is gonna get his opportunity. You know,
I thought you were gonna call it LeBron, but we'll save that one for the next.
Nah, but I'm a stick around. I'm a roll. So like I said, we cutting Lionheart. I'm gonna start F9 9 p.m. I'm a bench Hawass Elixir, knowing that Hawass is gonna get in the game. Like Hawass, with all due respect, Hawass is gonna get in the game. But yeah, I'm starting with that 9 p.m. I gotta go with that vanilla first. Yeah.
And this is the thing. I'm gonna agree with you, especially with that analogy, because this is kind of how I look at it. Like this right here. This one right here, we definitely cutting Lionheart. But when you say I have no problem with 9 p.m. coming off the bench, how I look at this like this is like Lou Will coming off the bench. You gonna get 20 and 15. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get 20 and 10. You really can't complain with that. So Lou Will 9 p.m. can definitely come off the bench. For me, especially with the spices, the aromatics, the leather, Hawass Elixir is one for me that could definitely be signature scent. That's the one I'm rocking with. That's my starter fragrance, especially if it's for fall day night. It really don't get much better than that for me personally. I get what you're saying. The one thing, and Walt said it earlier, and I didn't want to cut him off. The one thing I do dislike about it, even though I don't pick up much of it in the fragrance, is that honey. Because sometimes honey for me can be sickening in a fragrance. It can be too much. It's not too much in this one, but that if I
Yeah.
had to give it a knock on anything, it would be that honey aspect.
Yeah.
And you know, one thing I'll say about the 9 p.m. Like the last time I rocked it, probably like about a month and change ago, I went to Crumble Cookies, random. There was a line of people,
Damn.
right? And as I'm leaving, you know, Crumble, like it's sweet. It's like it's just you smell the sweetness.
I heard
And
it was
bro, I
pasty.
rocked that. And bro, I was coming out, and some dude came up to me. He's like, yo, what you got on? I was like, oh snap, what is what I got on? Da, 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 da. And he was like, yo, I smelled it the whole time. That was crazy. So that one even cuts through the sweetness of whatever ambiance you're in or whatever era you're in. Like it's good, man. It is good. I ain't gonna front. Yeah.
The
Dope,
aromatics in that joint is crazy.
dope, man. Let's go. Now this next one we're gonna stick to the designers, and this one is gonna be affordable designers. So let's talk. I know we're a little bit up there in age. You know, we ain't 40 or 50, nothing like that, but we still
Bro, I'm
remember them
40. I don't know
clubbing
what you're
nights.
talking about.
We still remember those clubbing nights. So let's talk
I'm pushing
about
it.
fall club night fragrances. Which one out of the three, start, bench, cut, fall clubbing fragrances? Of course. Now, two of them, I don't care which version you use. You know the DNA that I'm talking about. So the first one we're gonna go
Got to be a Versace. I knew you. I was
Versace
about to
Euros.
say it's got to be a Versace. Yeah.
Now this one is the EDP, but if you prefer the EDT or the Parfum, you can rock with that. This is much more so of a placeholder of a DNA. The second fragrance, Zorro Wanted by Night. This now this one, but we really gonna have to talk because this one ain't gonna be a cakewalk like y'all like the previous ones. And the next one, we're gonna keep it in that same
It's tough.
wheelhouse. I think that this one is a great clubbing fragrance as well, and possibly year round. We're gonna add in Versace Eros Flame into that mix as well, and we're
The
gonna see
heck?
what's up.
Dang, you got both of them?
Yeah. I was a big fan of that DNA, bro. I was a big fan of that DNA. The thing was, so for me, it was the first one that I picked up was the the EDP on the OG, and it was that apple, bro. That apple, because you know I'm a big fan of apple, of course, in my fragrances. So when I first smelled that one, that was it. And then with this one, it was more so like the citruses, like the warm citruses that they did in this. So I had to get both of them, but these are the only two that I have. That's why, you know, I don't believe that you have to have every single version of a fragrance. Figure out which one you like
Right.
and go with that one because they're all redundant after a while.
And this is
Damn.
specifically the club, right?
Let's say club outgoing, like going out fragrances. It doesn't have to be specifically a club, but let's say it's not date night, more so out with the fellas type of thing, or a solo night. You ain't
Our
responsible for no,
age,
yeah, huh?
like we going out,
Yeah.
or we reminiscing like college, like being 20, 21 going out.
Right now, if you was to go out, what is gonna be your fragrance selection? Start, bench, cut,
All
Euros,
right.
Spain, Euros, Wanted by Night. What are we doing?
Can I phone a friend? And the reason
Listen,
I'm saying this is because that Azaro. So I'm about to give up one of my personal Fat Boy layer secrets. I don't think I've talked about this yet. So
mm-hmm.
I gatekeep this. My most successful layering combination is that Azaro and Dubai Gold. That is my most successful layering combination ever.
You said Dubai Gold.
Dubai Gold. Not Dubai Gold. Yeah, no. I'm tripping. Out whatever. Yeah. Al Haramain's. What is the name of the line? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I made Dubai.
Amber
What's the
Oud.
Dubai Nights? You mean or no way?
Amber
No,
Oud.
not
Al
nights. Just
Herman,
don't ain't
Amber
it?
Oud.
Amber Oud Gold. Yeah,
And
Yeah.
Amber Oud Gold. I
Amber,
said
there
Dubai
you
Gold. I'm
go.
thinking about Bond.
Yeah.
Amber Oud Gold Edition.
Amber Wood Gold. There
And
you
that is
go.
that is Zaro, because you get that crazy. Oh, this is tough. And it's fall. We going out in the fall. Yeah. Now, if I
So
can
look,
phone a friend,
you can. But look, I want y'all to know right now, it doesn't have to be like club specific. It can just be
Nah, we
fall.
good.
Yeah, it doesn't have to
We
be
going
cold.
out.
It can be fall, just going out at nighttime.
Yeah. So
Indoor,
if I
outdoor.
can
I don't care
phone
what you're doing.
a friend, I'm gonna start the Azaro because I know I'm gonna be the best smelling man within 100 miles.
Yeah.
I don't care who I'm going out with. I will stake my entire reputation on that layering combination. That's gonna be my
But what
start.
about this as an individual fragrance, though?
Now, it's so to me, it's cool individual. It cannot stand up to either one of those. It's not strong enough. It's not strong enough to stand up to either one of those two. It not in the club. It's
I
too
can get
fruity.
that. I can
Yeah,
get that.
it does not have the Versace Eros is like it was made for the club. Like those are two of the most famous club and fragrances ever. Like they have density. They're gonna
But see,
last. Like they have.
this is what we gotta be realistic. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, I'm talking about taking into consideration right now. Like I don't know about y'all. I'm not going out to the club. I don't need my fragrances to last 8 hours. Give me 4 hours, 5 hours max, and I'm back at the house. As long as my fragrance can do
No,
that.
so I'm with you. So I'm with you because I hate when people. I hate when people talk about longevity and we're talking about situations. But so if we're just going out, it's not more of a competition thing. So, but if we do bring in the club aspect, especially if I'm in college, you know what time it is. Like, nah, we like that joint gotta last because we're gonna be dancing, we're gonna be drinking, all kind of stuff. We're gonna be partying. You know what I'm saying? Folks gonna be sweating. I know what my hygiene routine is. I don't know about everybody else's. You know, so I need that joint to be able to survive the night, and we're gonna be in there for at least, strong, 3 to 4 hours. You got to survive pregame. We got to survive the club, and then we got to survive Waffle House. You know what I'm saying, or whatever afterwards. So.
Facts.
I think on its own, if I'm going out with the fellas, we going out to the bar, we going to a lounge, and this, that, and the third, we just kicking it, shooting the breeze. I still would start that on its own just because it's going to be more distinct, and I like the way the fruit is done in it. So that I would still start it. Even if I didn't phone a friend, I would still start it based on these two.
Hold up, real quick. Hold up, Walt. Before you go, Walt.
Go
Before
ahead.
you finish. Your starting fragrance. Wanted by Night. You said.
Yeah, I'm starting point blank period.
Jonathan, what's your starting fragrance, real quick, fam?
Starter for me is gonna go ahead and be Eros Flame. That's the one I would start with. That's my
So
starter.
see, now we got to talk about something because we got a huge. I think we have a difference of contrast here because for me, my starting fragrance, give me the apple, bro. And the thing is, I love this fragrance, but give me the apple. I'm not letting this go. This one right here is like the OG of that club fragrance. Like I get everything that I want out of this. And Walt, you was talking about it. You get the pregame, you get the actual game, then you get the post game. You know what I'm saying? So you get all facets of it with this one right here. My next question, Walt said you're starting this one. What are you benching? Because to me, the hardest one right now is going to be, for some reason, I feel like the Wanted, out of all three of these, the Wanted is going to be the one that's the most safest for at least to still make the team as far as the start or the bench. Is really the competition between the Flame and the Euros when it comes to which one is actually going to get cut. In my personal opinion, let me know if I'm wrong, but in my personal opinion, I think the real competition here is these two, not more so this one.
Yeah, that's why when you put it in there, pause, I was like, dang, you got both of them up there. Yeah, that sounded real crazy.
Yeah,
That was
crazy work.
crazy.
Sounded real crazy.
Oh, shit.
Yo, retract that host. That sounded wow. You
Hey,
Your Honor,
put it in. Now you gonna retract it, bro? What are you doing?
Strike that from the record, please.
There you go. Strike it from the record. He said,
This is tough, man. I'm gonna tell you what I think. You said fall though. I was about to say.
Yeah, these are all fall, winter, cold weather.
Would have been a better. Well, because Azaro, we're talking about kind of a fresh, spicy DNA. The OG, we're talking about a sweeter, fresh, spicy. Flame, we're talking about a warmer. Man, I'm a fan. I'm gonna cut Flame because I'm more of a fan of the OG than I am Flame. So I'm gonna start Azaro. I'm gonna bench Arrows, and then I'm gonna cut Arrows Flame.
Okay. Hold on. So
I'm gonna stick to my gut. That's me. It's completely subjective, personal preference.
but you said you're benching Flame though, just so we can be on the same page. You're benching Flame.
No. I'm cutting Flame.
Cut. Yes, I'm sorry. You cutting Flame.
Yeah, I'm cutting Flame.
Jonathan, what we doing, my brother? How you looking?
Bro, I'm cutting Wanted by Night. So I'm gonna start Flame.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna bench the OG Eros, and then we're gonna go ahead and cut Wanted by Night. Why? Because I'm all about the opening. Hey, yo. So, bro, listen, my guys, I'm all about the opening, bro. When you get that mandarin and that pepper, like something about citrus and spice, that's what, you know what? That was why made me a fan of what is it? The Latafa Untamed, right? That's supposed to be the Dubai, the Eros Najim.
Yeah.
Something about that citrus spice, man. That joint just be getting. It's just so nice. It's beautiful, sophisticated, elegant, but it's got like that little bit of roughness to it, slight grittiness.
Bro,
so I like that, bro. I like the opening.
Y'all love that spice.
I'm loving it.
Bro, you were the reason why I got that fragrance as fast as I did. Because when I kept seeing you talk about it on IG, I was like, oh yeah, man. And then you kept talking about the citruses and then like the warm spice that you get in it. And then that slight bit of sweetness also. I was like, yeah. Let me go ahead and tap into this one. Let me tell you, because you had me on when it came to that one and this one. I'm not going to talk about it, but boy, hey.
You boys.
Those two.
Boys
love
that
apple.
Spice,
That's that apple. That apple you love.
Yeah, you know about it, yeah.
Veneno Black. Gas. Yeah.
For sure. So for me, this one is gonna be in there for sure. This one will probably be this one's my starter. These two are out, yeah. Cause see, the thing is, when it comes to me choosing out of these two, I would much rather have this one out because I would much rather keep that apple. When it comes to this one, I would much rather keep that warm spice that I get with those.
That ginger, bruh.
Yeah, bro, that warm ginger spice that you get in the opening.
Yeah,
with ginger. That slight fruitiness that you get. Very much so. Yeah. This is my style of fragrance. Like honestly, this could be my starter. And this could be the one that's coming out the bench because this could be the one that I would much rather prefer to have on a day-to-day basis. Whereas, Euros EDP, which more so be like situational.
Yeah, they're all bangers, man. They're really great designers, man. For real, really great designers.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
That whole line is fire though.
What'd you
say?
That
whole Azaro, I don't care what nobody say. Like that Azaro line is one of the most consistent, like out of designers. We're talking about flankers. Yeah, Super doesn't get the respect it deserves. Yeah, I think it's like one of them. Huh?
Have y'all tried that new one, that gold one?
With the raspberry? Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Bro. Come on, bro. I finally got my nose on it the other day.
Oh, that's a sexy ass fragrance.
That shit like top 3 already.
For me, on, bro. It's super underrated, bro. It does not get yeah. Even the juniper one, the all silver joint that people really don't like. I'm like, I love that joint. I know
which one you're talking about.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
that one got a lot of hate.
I mean, because
that's Quentin.
Well, and I think it's the time that it came out. Now you good. I think it's the time that it came out, and to a lot of people, I mean, I found a lot of people don't really rock with juniper like that. Because I feel like it's juniper and vetiver. I feel like a lot of people, and maybe it's the way that they do it, but they love scent of peace, and I'd be like, so how you don't like juniper berries?
Yeah,
I guess it depends on the fragrance and the way it's done, but yeah, because I'm a huge juniper is one of those things you got to be kind of like vetiver sensual. I wish Joel was up here, but like vetiver sensual, like you got to be careful. To me, vetiver and juniper can give you a headache so quick. Like there's a certain number of sprays where it's like, all right, we've gone too far. we've gone like, so you got to come back.
Yeah.
But I think that one got hate just because it came off a little synthetic. I will say that it's a little. I mean, I like it though. Yeah. I love that line. Like when I tell you I love that line, I love. Like I said, I think it's only one that I don't have.
Yo, the note of vetiver has been one of my favorite notes as of late, man. I got that, which we're going to talk about later on. I got the Fat Electrician by the
I got
House
my
of
hands on that one.
Libre de Orange. It's
Ain't that the joint
different.
that
When I
Mo don't
first
like?
got it. What happened?
You don't like it, right?
I know I got my hands on a couple of. I know that was one that I checked out. I don't remember if that was one that I was rocking with or not. I do remember that one being in the Discovery set though, so I do remember trying it. I think that because it was only
joints you
5
hate.
of them out of the 20 that I just absolutely enjoyed.
Yeah, it's niche as hell. When I first got it, it literally smelled like electrical wire to me. I was like, yo, Fat Electrician, and it smelled like electrical wire. It sounds crazy to explain it like that, but that's exactly what it smelled like. But I started like rocking it, and then I started layering it with sweeter fragrances. And I used that one as the base, and the vetiver just elevates like a slight sweet. Like if you have like a Liam Gray or whatever, something like that, and you layer that with Fat Electrician, bruh, it's fire and it lasts. It's good. So yeah. And yo, check it for the Azara Most Wanted. Guess who's the perfumer for that one too? Quentin Beach. Bro, that guy don't miss.
Bro. No, he got a lot.
I'm telling you, bro.
You don't miss. That's crazy.
All right. The next one, we're gonna tap into French Avenue. We're gonna do.
You making me think tonight, bro. I don't like that.
Huh?
Bro, I got COVID, bro. Take it easy on me, dog.
Hey, my bad, man. I'm just trying to make sure we all get there.
We have you good. That's good. This is good. These are good, man.
We got the French Avenue Connection. This has no particular season. I don't care the reason. We're just ranking them on best. Which one you're starting, which one you're benching, which one you're cutting.
Is Liquid Brune in this list?
We're going to go ahead and get that one out the way because you know that has to be the first one.
Start.
Liquid Brune, of course.
Start.
Now,
start.
The second one is going to be the aromatics fragrance, Royal Taboo. Gonna tap into this one here. Well, I don't know. I think this one might be a little unfair to you because this really ain't too many fragrances outside of this one that you really that's like specific gourmands, the things that you like. Because this last one, I don't know if you got your hands on this one, but Azar Aoud. This is gonna be playing off that.
You know I got that mess. You know I got that mess.
Well, you already know Walt's gonna cut that one. He a hater on that one. He gonna cut it. I told you.
Cut. That is a
migraine,
bro.
Leg.
Cut. That oud Maracuja, man. Cut. No.
Bro, let me tell you about the time I wore that to church. I wore that to church. The first day I got it, I wore it to church. Like, no lie. 15 sprays, bruh. People slain. I was like, yeah, the Lord is working today. Everybody passing out because of that fragrance, bro. I love it, though. I love it.
John posted that in his story on IG. I replied, I was like, bro, you need to go get baptized, dog. Like, they should revoke your membership. You wore that in the church. Like, come on, bro.
It's so good. I'll tell you one thing. It smooths out. With time, with maceration, it smooths out.
Gotta let it sit there, bro.
I don't care nothing about that, bro.
You gotta let it sit there for a little bit. Man, I'm just saying.
Skip me. I can't stand in that DNA. My hair hurt, bro.
Let's get it popping.
Bro. No.
Let's get it popping. Start, bench, cut while we get where you coming from. You know what? So we're gonna go ahead and start off with John, hit us with your first one. The three fragrances that we have again, you got Liquid Brune, French Avenue, Royal Taboo, and then you have Azur Aoud. Which one is going to be the one that you cut? Let's start with the cuts first, since Walt jumped the gun on that one.
This is gonna sound crazy. It's facts. This is gonna be crazy, right? Because all three of those I love. I love them all. But I'm gonna cut Liquid Brune. Why? Because I got another joint by the House of Junaid Perfumes called Atik. I did a review on it a few weeks ago or last month. That joint is slightly, in my opinion, slightly better than Liquid Brune and the performance as well. And that's crazy because Liquid Brune is a beast mode. So but I'm gonna cut Liquid Broom. I'll do that one. I'll cut that one. Did
Okay,
you
now
want me to
before
say the other
walk,
ones or just the cut?
just to cut, because I need to
All
go
right.
too. Because I'm not
All
gonna
right.
lie to you, like when I take into consideration these three fragrances and what they all do, I'm really right there in that same boat with you. Out of these three, I'm cutting Liquid Broom because there's another fragrance. Like there's too many fragrances that do this DNA or that does what this fragrance is already doing. A warm,
I
spicy
respect it.
with a gourmand twist. There's already a couple of fragrances that's doing that. For me
I
personally, I would
respect
never
it.
take this over Comra. So this like already loses the battle there. Whereas these two are doing something that's unique in my eyes that I don't really have many inspirations or takes of. So for me personally, if I'm going these three fragrances right here, French Avenue Liquid Broom, that's gonna be the one that I cut. All
Yeah.
right.
Okay. So based on that ideology,
Hold on, don't be using them big
then
words. Don't be using them big words.
no. But based on what y'all just said, then
Stephen A. Smith.
you should start Aromatics' fragrance. And then I mean, like it's two or three other iterations of that Oud Maracuja DNA too.
Nah. See, you can't say that. Nah, you can't say that because you couldn't even say what you fully wanted to say about these because you know that right here with this one. With this one, you get this DNA already. You've gotten this.
But
You
you
know
already know how I feel
this.
about that blue bottle. You already knew that.
But
Y'all already know that.
exactly. But if we're taking in the, if you saying like situations or like reasons, like you just gotta look at what's out here. And all I'm saying is, when
I
it comes
feel
to
you.
these three
I
right
feel
here,
you.
when it comes to the cut
I feel
portion,
you.
when it comes to the cut, I'm cutting this one because I would much rather have. And then there's not really too many tobacco fragrances that I actually enjoy. So for me to find a tobacco fragrance that I do enjoy, yeah. So
Yeah.
this is gonna stay in
No, I
that
Sounds
feel you.
position
good.
for me.
That's that the
I
Creasy
mean, me.
Taurus jump off. That's what it is.
Yeah. If I'm a go with a tobacco, I mean, I know we're not talking about that, but yeah, me personally, Herod is gonna be my choice. To roll with that from a tobacco standpoint. It's like gourmand tobacco. So you
Mm-hmm.
can already tell I'm a huge tobacco gourmand fan. But yeah. I just the Oud Maracuja DNA. I don't know what it is about that
Automatically.
passion fruit.
It got to be
It
passion
gives me
fruit.
it makes me like I almost throw like I'm not lying like it makes me sick. And I'm not saying it makes me sick
I
like hate like physically I'd be like I'd be about to hurl. I'd be like it's something it hit me in my head and I'd be like it just ain't right. It ain't right. And
a
that's
more
the
mass
clone.
appealing
That's a
take on
simple,
yeah, a
yeah,
more mass
it's
appealing
a
take on that would be like the Ignite Oud by Ahmed Al Maghribi. It'll be like that Ignite Oud. That joint is sexy. It smells like
mhm.
candied oud. It's crystallized candied oud. Like it's fire. So that's like a more mass appealing
Okay.
take on that. But yeah,
Okay. So we got the start. I mean, we got the cut out the way. Now let's go into the last two. Walt, was hit us with the bench and the start combo. What are you doing? We know that you're cutting Azur Aoud. What is the start in the bench? Wait, you already man, you done. Never mind.
Yeah, we starting Liquid Broom and the
Yeah.
other 10 clones of Alta here out there. And I'm a bench Aromatics' joint. Yeah.
So it's the DNA that you're rocking with more so than anything.
Yeah, and yeah, that I'm really on a DNA trip. You know what I'm saying? Like my approach with fragrances right now is like how in love am I with a DNA? Versus just like what's the best of this, what's the best. My thing is like, okay, the DNA itself, who accomplishes that DNA the best?
Mm-hmm.
Not so much who cloned the OG the best because I think there are some situations where I'm like, you know what? I kind of like this better. You know, I wish like the OG would have done this. Like prime example, y'all know how I feel about Armoff's Odyssey Aqua. I like the
Oh,
way it's done better than Invictus Platinum.
man, that
So
just
so it's
smoke.
not even so much about okay, is this close to Invictus? It's close to Invictus Platinum. I'm like, nah, is Invictus Platinum close to this? Like, I like the way they did this. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So Even in this discussion, like I said, I'm gonna cut that fragrance, not because of that fragrance, because I got two other clones that I haven't even reviewed of that Oud Maracuja DNA just to see. I'm like, maybe it's just that bottle. And it's like, no, it just made me sick. So I was like, it's just that DNA I can't get with. And so that's why automatically it's gonna get cut for me. But you know, that Alta Hair DNA is super, super, super love for me. So I'm gonna start that regardless. Yeah.
Honestly, I got
Aromatics,
a
I like
real
your
good.
fragrance, but it don't stand a chance. Not in my house. Mm-mm.
Honestly, I got a real good clone or inspiration of that Oud Maracuja DNA called Shaba. A little bit more of a Middle Eastern take to it for sure. Definitely gonna be much more on the Oriental side, but still plays on that passion fruit. That's an extremely nice one also. I can't see you rocking with that one either. I think that passion fruit is just prominent with that DNA.
No, I'm good. I'm
Jonathan,
straight.
let's hear it, fam. What you gonna do? Start bench cut. What's the rankings?
Yeah, so yeah, we definitely gonna cut Liquid Bone, even though I love it, man. But Liquid Bone, we're gonna cut. I'm gonna go starting with the Royal Taboo. That's just up my alley. You know, you guys know I'm a spicy, leathery, sweet type guy, so I love that. And then I'm gonna bench Azor Aoud. It's crazy, you know, Azor Aoud don't like. I don't smell a lot of the passion fruit. Like growing up in a Latino household, my whole life I ate passion fruit everything, and so it's not interpreted the way I've experienced it in my life, so it's different. Um, but it's still really really good. So I like it's like if I can compare the passion fruit on that one to anything, I would call it like a maybe like a dehydrated passion fruit rather than a
Yeah,
juicy passion fruit. You feel me?
yeah, I can see that.
Um, but definitely starting with Royal Taboo, benching Azor Oud, cutting Liquid Burn. Yeah,
Because with that ooh sense with this one, it does give it like extremely dry vibes. Like even though it's
yeah,
prominent in the opening, it's still somewhat dry. So I get what you're saying. For me, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bench. I'm gonna cut Liquid Broom. I'm gonna bench Royal Taboo, and I'm gonna start Azir Au because this much more so is a DNA that I would be able to enjoy on a day-to-day basis. Whereas even though this is still one of the best tobacco fragrances that I've gotten my nose on, it's still not a fragrance that I would want every day. That one's gonna have to come off the bench and do its thing on special occasions. Whereas that oud, that passion fruit, that fruity opening that you get in this one, I can rock out with this one a little bit
yeah,
more than the others that we have in the lineup. So that's just my take on that one. That's definitely my take on that one. But I think that one wasn't that bad. Now I'm gonna let you know right now, these I don't know how y'all felt about these rounds that we've had so far, but I really do think that when it comes to these last two, because I got two more rounds that I want to do, I think that these might be the hardest one. Like I say, the best for last on this. So let's just. What y'all think so far? What y'all think about the layout?
Nah, this is dope, bro. This is dope.
yeah. It's dope, man. Give me
I
some
mean, because
ideas
you
so I
you
can
really
do
get
some bench in
to
the future.
you really get to discover the nuances. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a straight like it's kind of like the sports conversation, where we always talk about, that you'll get like out of the top, 5 or 6 um basketball players, like who you starting, who getting cut, you know.
Right.
Um and then it's like you get to really see how people think. Like, is it all about preference and subjectivity, or are
Yeah,
you approaching this from like a, from a systematic approach? Whatever. No, but it's dope though, bro.
That's what's up, man. That's glad y'all enjoying it, man. Now look, this next one. This is just we're gonna go best signature scent. Year round. I don't care what season. It don't matter. This is another one of those. Don't matter the season. Don't matter the reason. I got 3 fragrances. Let's just see which one will be the best signature scent. And we have to go with Hawaii's Ice first. So this is going
so
to
good.
be start bench cut. We have Hawaii's Ice. We have Art of Universe.
So good too, man. I like that man.
And then we also have Tarati Electric. Let's talk about it.
Oh,
Let's talk about it. Which one are we looking at? Start, bench, cut. Talk to me. Let's look at first. I want to ask y'all this: have y'all gotten y'all nose like? Have y'all tried both of these electric and Art of
Yep.
Universe?
I got them
Yeah.
right there. Yeah.
Okay, bet. Let's talk about these two real quick. We'll move this one out the way. I ain't worried about that one being cut. I'm not saying that at all. Because I think that the real debate is going to be with these two. So let's just talk Art of Universe and Tarathi Electric. One, what differences, main differences, do y'all get between these two fragrances? Jonathan, talk to me first. What you pick up?
Off rip, the initial thing that I loved about Art of Universe when I first smelled it without knowing anything else, I smelled blueberries. Like picture blueberries, sniff that, and let me know because I might be going crazy, but I interpret that it has like this blueberry accord to it, not overpowering. It's slightly synthetic blueberry, but it's there. It's in like a sparkling blueberry. I get that vibe from it. When I smelled the other ones like Tarathi Electric, I was like, you don't get that. But those I believe are more truer to the OG. I think Art of Universe is the one furthest from the actual original clone. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. I don't think it's trying to clone directly. I believe that was really more of an inspiration. It's really sweet. I get like a champagne-y blueberry off that joint. I love it. I love it. I love Tarathi Electric though too. It's more mature. I think less
Nice.
playful, more mature.
And I will say this: that's crazy because I never would have thought of that blueberry take. But as soon as you said that, I
You
grabbed my
smell it?
water and I saw Walt do the same thing. We both sat there and we was, damn, that's a good
Yeah,
comparison.
buddy.
Yeah,
I
I
would
get
have
what you.
never,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
yeah, I would have never
I'm
thought
telling
about
you.
that.
It smells like blueberries to me. It's crazy. Yeah.
Walt, what's your take on these two, Art of Universe, throughout the Electric? Because this is really where the debate is going to be at right here.
So, Art of Universe is definitely louder. That Lattafa is louder. It punches harder. Um, the Tarathi Electric Ode to Afnan is blended better. It's smoother. Um, it's more refined. The Lattafa is like all this. What's the slap competitions that's been going on? That's the Lattafa. They
the
trying to
the
knock you out.
TFL.
Now once you get to the dry down, with like most fragrances, I mean it does what it does. It's a little sweeter to me. It's a little sweeter. Like that pear is sweeter in it.
Mhm.
Than the OG. I think the Tarathi Electric is just like this smooth. Um, I don't know if y'all know, like, if you're familiar with Everfresh, like the drink. But the brand Everfresh, they got this fruit punch. It's like the smoothest fruit punch ever. That's what that like the Tarathi Electric. It always puts me in the mind of that. Super smooth, super refined. But to me, again, that's Afnan. One thing we know about Afnan is gonna have some of the best blends. French Avenue Fragrance Roar has really kind of been on their heels with that this past year. But historically, I think Afnan has had some of the best blends out of any of the companies, and I think that's what you get with Tarathi Electric.
Cut.
Um,
That's good. Yeah,
Oddly
that's good. I
enough,
like that.
I'm being technical. I'm being technical here, but the reason I'm gonna say this is I approach those two the same way I approach these two because this is super, like to John's point, this is kind of like Art of Universe where this takes a whole nother direction. Like this is super, super, super soapier than the original Imagination DNA. This is closer and a little bit sweeter. It's not the closest, but it's just a little bit sweeter, more dialed back, refined version of it. Both of these I actually like, and a lot of times I layer them together. I know that sounds crazy, but this usually goes on as the base. This one goes on the top. I'm gonna be technical here because you said signature scent. Personally, Hawass Ice is not signature scent worthy for me, so I'm cutting it. And I would choose between the two you have right there. It just depends on the situation I want. If I'm trying to be chilled, I'm gonna go with F9. If I'm trying to make a statement, and punch everybody in the face like Mike Tyson, I'm gonna go with the Art of Universe to Latafa. Yeah. So that's how I'm gonna approach that situation.
Hey, it's rare that I never feel the need to cut anybody out of anything that we do, but sometimes you got to cut people out. Like when they start speaking outlandish, like no Hawass Ice slander will be tolerated on tonight's programming. Yeah. Get yourself together, my
You
brother.
said signature sit. You said signature sit. You said that. You said because again, okay, my bad. Y'all, my mind is on DNAs. So we're talking about the blue talisman. We're talking about ex nihilo blue talisman. That is a signature scent. Now it depends on how you define signature scent. Signature scent can just simply be what people know you for. So I respect that. I'm not looking at it like that. Signature scent to me is like that's that gunner. Like if you got one that everybody know you for, and you gonna pull out your collection, like what do we know Walt to smell like? That's how I look at signature scent. To me, Hawass Ice, I love it more than the OG, but it's not even the best one in the line. So I would have to cut it just based on I was like, nah, just like y'all said with Liquid Broom, it's so many other, you know what I'm saying, options you can pull from. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, with the Hawass line, I can, I'd rather, go with some of the other options, and yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we can't be mad at it. Can't be mad at it. That's a fact. Like,
Yeah.
everybody
Now,
got
if
their own thing.
you had to put this in there
Bruh, my
and said
shop.
signature scent, that might be a different conversation.
My shop, they sold out of it, fam. I went in there to pick up that and the Reef joint from Afnan, and they were sold out of both of them. And I think they said they're getting it this week, but bro, like I'm waiting to get my hands on that tropical joint. I feel like that's gonna be my favorite one from the
Yeah,
whole
they moving like
over the
hotcakes.
OG.
It's
You gonna like
good.
it.
It's
You
really
gonna like
good.
it. Like I said, I hated that green. I hated it. Like I lied to you not. And y'all seen when I did my video, I was like, and
Yeah.
on everything I love. Over the next week, I was like, oh my God. I don't know what it was. I was like, this thing is getting better and better and better. But I'm still, deferring to the Labola Parfum DNA. I'm still gonna defer to that. But for Paradise Garden, I was like, oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah. But that's me. No disrespect to Hawass,
Okay.
but based on signature scent, I'd rather choose between whether I'm gonna rock Afnan or Latafa. Yeah.
Okay. So you're cutting Hawass Ice.
I'm cutting Hawass Ice.
Bet. Jonathan, what we doing,
I'm
fam?
going yeah, I'm cutting Hawass Ice.
Start bench cut. Which one are you cutting? What's the cut? What are we cutting?
Yeah. I am going to cut Art of Universe, even though I think it's more playful and probably more versatile than Tarathi Electrique, but I'm gonna cut Art of Universe. Got to cut it because Hawass. I want so signature scent. I'm gonna interpret it as what they reckon. Like when they smell me, they know okay, that's Jonathan. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm gonna interpret it as. That question.
Mm-hmm.
So Hawass Ice and Tarathi Electrique. I think that's more closer to that than the Art of Universe for me. So I would cut Art of Universe. I love it though. I love it, but I'd cut that one.
So for me, out of these three, the real matches between these two right here. And if I had to choose, I'm gonna cut Art of Universe. For me, I'm not. The one thing that stands out between these two fragrances right here is that this one has a little bit more of a fresh facet in it. It's something orange related that just stands out a lot more in Tarathi Electrique that I don't get in Art of Universe, to where that's the main facet to me. I'm already not the biggest fan of like a soapy DNA fragrance to begin with. So for it to be giving me that, but this one has a little bit more of the freshness in like the orange blossom or the mandarin orange, whatever type of orange it is, that's the big facet for me. So for me, I'm going to have to cut Art of Universe from Lattafa. Even though it is Beast Mode, it is like an all-day fragrance. It's going to last and do what it needs to do, but If I had to choose between the two DNAs, I'm gonna rock out with Terati Electric.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, which one are we
Chat.
starting and
What y'all
benching?
say, chat?
What happened?
No, I was asking what chat say. What's good, Hez?
Oh yeah. What
Hez
the
in the
chat
chat.
say? Yeah. Let us know, chat. Definitely let us know which one y'all are rocking with. Walt, how are you
They
going
don't.
to do your start and your bitch? Which one are you looking at right now?
So I'm going to start F9 Terati Electric because it's the better quality, and I'm going to bench Art of Universe. Yeah.
Art of Universe. Okay. Wait. You gonna bench Art of Universe? Or you gonna start Art of Universe?
No, I'm gonna bench it. I'm gonna
Bench Art
start
of Universe.
F9. I'm gonna bench Latafa, and yeah, I need Latafa to get they stuff together. Latafa went crazy at the end of 2024, and we ain't heard from him.
hmm
Yeah.
I'm waiting
They're like
on him
oh
to get back in the game.
they like a fourth quarter. They're letting Afnan drop all this. Rayhan has been dropping like crazy too.
Rastasi.
Hawas. So I think Latafa's waiting. They're waiting for the end of the year or something.
Yeah, they better come with something crazy because honestly, to me, and we talked about this, but that bourbon, that Assad bourbon, and that
Gas,
what's the
love it.
other joint? I'm looking at it right here. This that teriyaki intense is holding them down right now. My God, today. Now they good. They strong enough to hold
Quentin
down the fort.
Beach.
Back.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Back.
bro.
But it can't do it by itself though. And when you think about what Latif has done throughout the year compared to the things we gotten from French Avenue, Off Nine, like
Yeah, I'm waiting.
big time house.
I'm waiting.
They supposed to be up there when it comes to this one.
Yeah.
Now that Fakar, do y'all have the Fakar the platine?
Yes, sir.
Mm-mm.
Yep, got it
Bruh.
there.
Now,
It
bruh,
comes
I
off in
will
the.
give them.
Go ahead. My bad.
How does it come
I'm
off?
gonna get it.
How does it come off to you, Giant?
You know what it is? I like it, but the thing about it is, I'm still giving it some time. That's why I haven't done my review yet. I get like this powdery nuance, which I like, but
Mm-hmm.
for some reason, I get like this screechy, metallic, like a chord that reminds me of like a Silver Mountain water. It doesn't smell like Silver Mountain water, but it has this screechiness that reminds me of
Mm-hmm.
that. And so I don't like Silver Mountain water because of that. But the more I've been rocking it, it's kind of been changing up on me. So I haven't rocked it in like a week or so. I'm going to try it right now again, but it's not bad
I'm with
whatsoever.
you.
The Fakar Black for me is so damn good. But
Yeah,
this is
it's
not
nice.
Facts.
bad. It's not. As a matter of
Mo,
fact,
Mo, have you got this yet?
yeah.
Nah, fam. I have not gotten that one. I think I've tried that one or I saw it at the fragrance shop, but I did not think to try it.
Bro. Like to John's point, like it's gonna take some time. But because the powdery nature and that screechiness that he's talking about, it gives me this weird iris nuance that kind of reminds me of
Yeah.
like Dior Homme. It has like the slightest Dior Homme nuance where I'm like in the dry down where I'm like, but bro, I accidentally when I first got this, I think I sprayed some on my hand. And I wasn't even like I had just opened it and I had sprayed some on my hand. I wasn't even testing it yet. And I was walking around like all day. I was like, yo, what the heck is that?
It's
And then I
strong,
said, man,
yeah.
I can't figure out what that is. And so I was just happy to pick back up the bottle. And so then I actually went to spray it and I was like, oh my God, that joint is fire. But like I said, you gotta, it's probably gonna take a couple of weeks to get past that screechiness.
You know what?
Because I
It's
got the
settled
same
down.
thing.
It's settled down. The
Yeah.
screeching is settled down. That's crazy.
This is now I know I was just talking junk about Latafa, but I need more. Like this was fire.
Yeah.
Like this right here, absolute fire.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's smoothed out. That's crazy, yeah.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
the screechiness is almost gone. That's crazy. That's how it's crazy, right? Like I remember getting into fragrance, people were like, just let it sit. Just let it sit for a little bit. It's gonna get better. And it's like now I'm like, I'm there. Like I'm like, damn, they were right. Yeah. Yeah, that's smooth, bro. That's smooth. Because that's what was turning me off. That's the thing, Silver Mountain Water, man. I just couldn't rock with it, man. It's just too screechy. And but then when I looked this up, I'm like, there's no like metallic accords to it. So I don't know what was giving me, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's nice. It's nice. That citrusy, it opens up really nice and citrusy too.
Bro,
But a different
it's
type of
it's it's
citrus.
it's, it's cold. It's
Yeah.
cold, bro. You got it. Oh, you know how you feel about that Unforgivable?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna
Same.
go
So
back and
like,
check it
it
out
gives me those. Check it out.
because they got it
Check it
at
out.
that the Dallas perfume wholesale. They got it over there, so I can check them out over the next time I go because
Yeah.
I need to go do another video
Mm-hmm.
over there in that area anyway. So I'm gonna have to add that one to the list next time I go. John, let us know, fam, what you rock because I don't think you told us your three yet. Let us know. I know you said
Nah.
that you said that you were gonna cut
Yeah.
what's up,
Art of Universe. There
the
you
Art of
go.
Universe. Okay, yeah, you cutting Art of Universe. Electric,
Yeah.
Hawaii, start bench. What we doing?
We starting ice. Ice, baby. We starting with the ice. And we benching Tarathi Electric. Why? Because ice, I can easy what I call dumb reach fragrances. So funny. I had somebody comment on my one of my videos like, "Yo, why do you keep on calling these fragrances dumb and reach? Like, if they're dumb, why are you reaching for them?" I'm like, bro, like, what the hell?
Yeah,
What the
what
hell?
the
I'm
hell?
like when I
The
say
hell are
dumb reach
y'all?
fragrance, I mean I don't gotta think about it. I'm grabbing that joint, I'm spraying, and automatically I know it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be
Yeah.
good. That's it. So Hawas Ice just gives you that. Like I got COVID right now. If I spray that, I'm gonna feel like I'm $1,000,000. Like I'm gonna go outside, contaminate somebody because I'm gonna forget I had COVID. That's just the way
God
it is.
damn, wait a minute.
Nah, Hawas Ice is fire. By the way, I would not do that. I'm not compromising people's health, but Hawas Ice starting Tarathi Electric, I love it. Mature. I tell you what, it's kind of sexy too. Like, you know what I'm saying? The females smell it, burn. They're like, damn, like,
I
it's
like
got
it.
that nice unisex, but slightly leans masculine after the dry down. So it's like the ladies love it, bro. So I think it's just more of
It's that
a
plum,
staple
bro.
piece, not an
Yeah,
everyday. Yeah. So, but
Yeah.
the Hawas
It's
Ice,
that plum.
so good, man.
I'm
Easy
rocking
to
with it,
rock.
man.
I love it.
I'm right there with, and to be honest, that this is the one to where I know, like we're literally the same thing. Because I'm gonna cut Latar for Art of Universe again. It's just not a preference of mine. For me, y'all already know how I feel about that Hawaii. Anything that gives off that ambiguous DNA, this could be signature scent for me. Don't, like you said, dumb reach. Don't even have to think about it. Just grab and go. Look at the dent.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is much more so my DNA. So this is gonna be my starter fragrance. Whereas Tarati Electric, even though I just got it, like bruh, it's doing what I needed to do for me. So my fragrance off the bench is going to be Electric, whereas my starter is going to be Hawaii Ice. I'm pretty sure everybody already expected that, but that's me though, man. I don't know, man. Walt kind of surprised me with that cut with the cut of Hawaii Ice.
Yeah, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rasasi, but yeah.
Kind of got me
Yeah.
with that one. That was a little surprise right there. That was a good one though. That was definitely a
And
good
I know
one.
y'all probably looking at me crazy, like, why am I smelling bottles? I usually do this before I go to sleep. So
Nah,
yeah,
facts. We
it's
got
my
one more, so hold on.
it's my aroma. It's my aromatherapy. So yeah.
Mhm.
We got one
Yeah.
more topic, and then we're gonna get up out of here, Jonathan. I want to say I definitely appreciate you for sticking in there while you got the COVID, man. You've been holding it down. Greatly
I
appreciate you,
appreciate y'all.
Walt. You ain't been no slouch either, my guy. Definitely appreciate you being here.
Hey, for sure, man. Why black people put the in front of diseases though?
The COVID. That's stupid.
The
Hey,
being,
we do it too, but we say El COVID. Same thing, you know what I'm saying? El COVID.
unless you know how serious you
He
talking
like that
about.
boy. He got the
The
But it's
Bears.
funny as I didn't even think about it. That shit it just rolled off the tongue too. That's the crazy part about
Go boy. Ooh. Mm,
Man,
mm.
look, last round, we're gonna talk just. Well, I don't know why I'm doing this. We're gonna talk casual fragrance, best casual fragrance. This could be signature scent, but we just real quick. Which one would you have? I guess you could say signature scent also, but let's just keep it casual. First one is gonna be 9 p.m. Rebel. Gonna go ahead and bring this one up. This can be casual or signature scent, by the way.
Okay.
The next one is gonna be Nitro Red by Dumont. This one is the OG. This is not the intense. This is the original.
Dang.
Last one. It's funny that you said something about this earlier too. I've been had this one picked out. Armaf Odyssey Aqua.
Ah.
So these are gonna be our three fragrances here. Let's discuss start, bench, cut, 9 p.m. Rebel, Nitro, Red, and Aqua, Odyssey Aqua. We got three of them. How we doing this? Let's get into it.
I know what I'm starting.
Eh.
I don't know. See, I don't know which one.
I know what I'm
You gonna
starting.
make me pull it out? Pause. All right, hold on. I'm about to pull it
Yo,
out.
all right.
Damn.
Huh?
So
Hey, yo.
you out of pocket. I thought I was out of
My
pocket
guy.
earlier.
Hey,
You out of They need to lock you up
Hold
and
up,
throw
bro.
away the key, bro.
I got you.
My office a mess, and I'm exposing my office to the world right now. But you know, it's all good.
You was at the white party. I'm starting
Hey,
I'm
yo.
starting Odyssey. I'm starting Odyssey Aqua, point blank period.
Tell us how you really feel.
Period. I'm starting that, point blank.
Okay.
I'm starting that.
Man, I haven't
This is gonna
smelled
be
that
hard. Pause.
Let me ask,
Boy,
which one out of the lineup, regardless of how you feel about it, which fragrance out of this lineup can you see being the one that's the most cut? Like, which one do you see the most people rocking with the least out of these three between 9 p.m. Rebel, Nitro Red, Odyssey, Aqua? Which one do you think people are gonna more than likely cut before they bench or start?
I'm a well.
Go ahead, Walt, my bad.
That's tough. No, you good. That's tough because the Odyssey Aqua, I think, will get cut just based on familiarity. I don't think, even though this has been around for a while, a lot of people don't talk about this. There are very few people that actually talk about this fragrance. That F9 9 p.m. Rebel got a lot of hype because F9 hadn't dropped a 9 p.m. in a minute.
Facts.
You know, after the 9 a.m. dive, and it got a lot of hype. And then it was mostly comparable to one of Latifah's, Hall of Fame fragrances, Caid Al Farsan. So I think just kind of like what we talked about with the 9 p.m. versus the Hawass Elixir. How we said Hawass Elixir hadn't, it came from a historical standpoint, it's kind of hard to compete with 9 p.m. because it's been out forever. It's made its rounds. It's goated. Now, I think they should cut F9 9 p.m. Rebel just because, again, Caid Al Farsan kind of already exists and it's kind of doing that similar thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I think should happen. But I think people would be like, I've seen that recently. I've never even seen this. So I feel like this would be a victim kind of his age. Yeah, I like Rebel. It's just, it's a less syrupy version of Caid, Al Farsan. I think it kind of makes me think that 9 p.m. line is really geared towards like the younger crowd. It just made me it kind of reaffirmed that is like, we're going after that younger age demographic, specifically with that line, especially if you think about 9 p.m. and then 9 a.m. dive. And like I said, like 9 p.m. was the perfect club scent. 9 a.m. dive is like the perfect, you can go to class, or the perfect gym scent. This was kind of that Playboy, let's add some fruit to it, a little bit more seduction. Yeah, so it's good. Yeah, and I'm probably already telling what I would do. So yeah, it would probably get cut for me, just because I'm like, yeah, that DNA kind of already exists. Versus where Nitro Red, that watermelon, bro, when that junk came out, it just hit. Like 9 p.m. Rebel didn't really hit the same. Like that Nitro Red hit people in the face. Dumont was like, "What's up?" Where Rebel is kind of like, it's cool, but I don't think it can punch. Um, I don't think it can get in the ring with that nitro. Personally,
Yeah.
It took a while for me to get with nitro. Like the watermelon, no, it took a while for that watermelon to actually, I don't know, to like make it. I think I was looking for it to come off like that juicy watermelon appeal, like the Jolly Rancher effect. But I think I was looking for that, and I really didn't get it until I got. But I had to spray so much of this to get to
The
that
intensity will
aspect of
get you
break.
that. The
yeah. Do
intensity will
you have
get
the
you there.
intensely?
No, I
This is
got the
the
OG.
intensity right here.
Yeah, check if I mean I know you're not really, you probably don't see the need to buy it, but I was like, if you really just want that watermelon, check out the intensely.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Jonathan, what we doing, fam? Which one do you think would be the one that most people would cut? Before you give us
And
I
your
it's
think
got a
pitch,
most
which
people.
one
magnetic
would
My
back.
most
bad.
people cut?
I think what most people would cut would probably be the 9 p.m. Rebel. Why? Because I mean, if they smelled it, right? If they smelled it the first time, I think that DNA there is just it's more youthful. For me, man, it reminds me so much of like a Creed Aventus, Absolute, Hachi Va-ish type fruit punchy vibe. And
Mm-hmm.
so I think it's a more playful take on like an Absolute Hachi Va-ish type fragrance. But I don't think it's young enough to where a lot of people would probably gravitate it. Like I think for that type of fragrance, you got to have a little bit of an experienced nose to really enjoy it. Because at first, when you smell it, that oak mossy type vibe, some people can be turned off by it. So I think the majority of people might be turned off by it. Just like the general, your average fragrance person. You know what I'm saying? The guy, the person that buys one or two fragrances a year, if that. So I think they would probably drop that one first off of initial sniff. That's just my take on it.
Got you.
I love it though.
I can see the same thing. For me, this one kind of leans in that. Like I'm starting to, especially since I've been wearing it a little bit more. Yes, it still comes off like a Cayenne or Prashant, but I'm more so starting to recognize it now for like that hybrid between like a Baccarat and a Hashiva of Vince's Absolute DNA. I'm very much so starting to
Yeah,
see it that way now. So, but even though I still see that, I can still see this one being the one that, for the most part, most people would cut because I think it's really the BR DNA that's really taking a lot of people off of that one. Now, for me,
that slight little burnt sugar.
yeah, fact.
Mhm.
For me, now I'm not gonna hold you in it. Let me spray one more time. I see everybody revisiting fragrances right now. Let me see something.
Everybody's sniffing over here.
Okay, so if I had
Man.
to, if I'm looking right now, if I had to cut one of these, I'm probably gonna end up cutting nitro.
I
The
can
water,
understand that. Yeah.
the watermelon note is dope. I have no issues with it at all. But when the way I'm looking at things right now, this isn't really doing too much different from this type of DNA already, or the OG of this. I'm already kind of fanned out when it comes to anything that could possibly come off like the OG Invictus. Like, I don't want anything that could possibly compete with
Yeah,
Hawaii.
that's your it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's your ish.
yeah, I'm good. So for me, this one right here is gonna be the one that I'm gonna cut. The start of the bench is gonna be out of these two, and more than likely, the start is gonna be right here with the Aqua, because it's kind of hard to not want to have that salty Invictus Aqua. I mean, Invictus Platinum DNA. It's kind of hard to not want that on a daily basis, especially when you're already
Yeah.
somebody that likes Invictus.
But all
Yeah, you
all
see,
of
I'm not.
these are super versatile though. Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
can hit them in all seasons. Yeah,
Definitely,
super versatile.
definitely.
Yeah, that 9 p.m. Rebel, like that one, I'm definitely not cutting. Like that's like the one that's like general public, but for me, I'm not. For me, I'm gonna have to cut the Odyssey just because I haven't smelled it yet. I gotta get. I
Yeah,
just
that
started
makes
getting
sense.
into the Odyssey line, man. I got the Odyssey. What is it? The Unlimited. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Revolution
the
Ultra
Revolution
Edition,
joint.
which is very
So,
similar to Rebel. A little. It's like within that vein.
yep. Saying like to me, and a lot of houses do this. It's just like, okay, we see this house doing this as a response to this. So it's kind of like, okay, Lattafa Kaid Al Fursan, one of their most successful fragrances ever. So how can we do something in that vein, but do it a little bit different? Okay, Afnan is like, okay, well, let's put that out. And then we see the response to that. So our moth is like, well, we got our own version too. And I think that's people don't understand the business of fragrance. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about clones and this, that. I'm like, because designers do it, niche houses do it. If a DNA is successful, everybody is gonna come out with their version of it, which is why everybody has a version of Blue de Chanel. Everybody has a version of Creed Aventus. Like everybody has a version of BR 540. Everybody has some version of Dior Sauvage. Like every single clone, Middle Eastern, American, Chinese, Parisian, niche designer, wherever, everybody has a version of success. Because the business of it is, hey, if it makes money, it makes sense. So we gonna do what the people love. We don't give a flying flip about what y'all think about it. Like, why would you come out? Like, prime example, the new Parfums de Marly fragrance. There's no point in it. Like Castley, what's the point? Yeah. I'm not talking about the new joint, like those new bottles they got, but I'm talking about like the last one they like Castley. I'm like, bro, we already have this. But it's that typical ginger, bright, you know what I'm saying, fresh DNA that everybody is in love with right now. And by the time we come around 2026, guess what a lot of people are going to be talking about? Castley. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just people are cloning success, not so much the fragrances. Yeah.
You know what? You know why I also think they do that too? Because I think they make them for the fanboys of those brands. You feel me? Like if I'm a PDM collector, I'm not really buying these freshies from any other houses. Like, you know, they're doing it for those faithful ones.
Right.
So like I just want to have all the bottles. Yeah, exactly. It makes sense. So and especially with those big houses like that, they just, you know, whatever. I smelled it good. It was good. Like I was like, it's freshy, but it smelled like a typical freshie. Yeah.
Yeah, no, what you just said though is a key point that I think a lot of people forget and they don't remind themselves of. This brand is concerned about their brand. They're like, okay, we got either a chink in our armor or we need to compete or we just don't have this in our line. And honestly, Parfums de Marly did not really have that in their line. Prime example, Argos. Y'all, everybody knows Argos for these beautiful, spicy, bold, warm, rose-infused, crazy fragrances. They didn't have a freshie. So guess what they did? They came out with a freshie. Forget what it smells like or what it may be similar to or what it may remind people of. It's like, bro, we're not concerned about that. We needed a freshie. It just so happens, you know what I'm saying? That and honestly, to me, this, you know, like when you spray it like you can be like, this reminds me, but it's still totally something separate. But it's like, nah, like we did this for us. We can't help that such, you know, got like we trying to make sure Argos is straight. Now, after we make sure we've covered all of our bases, then what we put out from there, you know what I'm saying, is kind of weird. But like if you're not a PDM fan and you just went to go like I did, like I'm not trying to collect all the PDMs. Like I'm not that crazy about PDM. So me going smell Castle is like, I don't need this. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a PDM person, then that's you. You know, like just like the same thing with Mancera. Like Mancera got so many, I'd be like, what? I think I was like, we doing too much. I think Mancera need to chill out. I think we doing a little bit too much. It's too many fragrances. And I'm like, it's too many options and y'all need to fall back, you know. But aside from that, yeah. I'm off that horse. Pause. I mean, we was talking about Parfums de Marly, so I mean,
yeah.
So
yeah, we had a whole soliloquy on that one, boy. Yeah,
he even said the A word. He said Argos. He said Argos.
Hey, I haven't
Don't get me on that Argos
Danae,
because you know how I feel about Danae. I call that the Bay. That's Bay right there, bro.
You know that new release just dropped, bro.
I
Listen,
see.
man.
Trying to get on the campaign. I feel it. I ain't
You
mad
know,
at you,
Facts.
my brother.
I'm
Hey,
trying to say.
don't make
Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all. There's a. Yeah, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna tell y'all. People will
No. You
just see
about
it
to
when
say?
they see it.
Okay, I'm about to say.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
tell
but
y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. Somebody is doing something crazy, and I was like, you for real? And they was like, yeah.
like a
I'm about to
collab.
sing you something. No. Somebody is a tip.
Oh, okay.
Remember how we said there are certain houses that you just should leave, you shouldn't touch. You should just let be what they are, and like they're untouchable, they're unclonable, Yeah, we'll talk about it. I cannot talk about that publicly yet. Yeah, I
oh
came out.
yeah.
Something was brought to my attention, and I was like, nah. So I was
Yeah.
like, boop 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 boop. Is this for real? And they're like, yeah.
Yeah, we need to
And
wrap
I
this
was
up
like,
real quick. Start bench cut. Hey,
yeah.
let's go. Which one? John, I don't think we went with yours yet from
All
this
right.
one.
Yeah, my bad. Okay, so I'm gonna start Dumont Nitro Red, but I don't got the regular joint. I got the intensely. So I'm
That's
going
fine. That's
off the
fine.
intensely.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna start it. It's just another dumb reach fragrance. Gotta start it. Fire, mass appealing. Damn, it smells good. All right. Start. We're gonna bench Rebel. Rebel's still good. Love it. And then we're gonna have to drop Odyssey just because I never got my nose on it. So I gotta start upping my Odyssey game for sure.
For sure. I got you on that one. It's a nice one, man. Once you get your nose on, I promise you gonna see what the hype was about on that one for real. Walt,
Hey,
let's get
John,
it,
if you're gonna start with one, please. We get ready to go on fall.
man.
Please grab
Yeah.
that.
I'd much rather have a white one than that one.
Facts. I'm gonna copy. I'm
Get
gonna cop
all
probably
of
next
them,
week. I'll do that.
but bro, we'll talk later. We'll talk
Yeah.
about. We're gonna beef about that one later.
Yeah.
I'm starting Aqua, and I'm benching Nitro Red. I'm cutting Rebel.
Okay. Okay. I know for me, I'm gonna go ahead and cut Nitro Red. I am going to bench 9 p.m. Rebel, and I got to go for the start. I got to go with Armoff Odyssey Aqua. That Invictus Platinum DNA, I just have to have it with me. It just works too. Works on my skin for sure.
Hey, do you have Green Extravaganza from Born in Roma?
I don't have it, but I've smelled it. It smells.
I've
Yo,
smelled it.
go get you a sample. Like go to Macy's or something and get you a sample, or see if Ulta and layer that joint with that Odyssey Aqua, and then get back to me.
Fuego.
I'm gonna have to try that. I mean, hey, I don't
Yeah,
know if
bro.
you ever said anything. What did you think about that Art of Universe and Hawaii's Ice combo?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I did. I told you. I put it in the video. Maybe I didn't tell you directly. I think I said I was recording the video and I was talking about it.
Okay, bet.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire. It was. I hadn't even thought about that, but the plum and the pear was crazy together. Yeah. Yeah. The plum from Hawaii's Ice and that with that orange blossom, because orange blossom is like one of my favorite. And it's probably the one white floral that I like the most out of anything. But the plum from that Hawaii's Ice with that orange blossom, and then that pear coming from that Art of Universe was crazy, bro. It was waffing.
Yeah.
It was nice.
All day
You
too.
hit the nail on
All
the head
day.
with that one. Yeah, bro, you hit the nail on there. I don't know how you figured that one out, but yeah, that one was crazy.
Bruh, somebody
Yeah.
told me about that one, man. Somebody commented in the chat. They was like, yo, they in one of my Center of the Day posts, they was like, yo, you have to try this combination. I tried that same day, bro. I'm talking about an hour. It was like 3 compliments within that first hour. And then it really was a fragrance combo that lasted throughout the whole day.
Facts.
Not once did I think
Facts.
about reapplying or couldn't get a good whiff of it. Like I was smelling that fragrance throughout the whole day.
Facts.
What's that?
You know, another a combo that I found that I freaking just randomly did and I loved it was the Aromatics Platine Blanc with Eros Energy.
I don't have that yet,
bruh. Bro, Platine Blanc,
I gotta get that.
I mean, it's good, man. It's really a no-brainer to layer with any type of citrus fragrance, but I put that one first on the base since the extrait, and then with energy, bro, crazy good. Citrus
Hey,
with a mint underlay on it. Fire.
some of those aromatic fragrances. Somebody told me they found Scandal at Burlington's for like $33. It was at a
Are you
Burlington.
serious already?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Wow.
that's why I've been going so hard in the rec stores. I've been seeing if I can find any of them because I don't have this candle joint and I don't have the other one. I think like there's one more that I need to get. I think you got 4 or 5 of them, but yeah, I'm trying to see if I see
Haltane,
one of
bro.
them.
Haltane. You should like Haltane.
Yeah, I like
Like super
Octane.
woody.
Yeah.
So this is French Avenue. So it's their equestrian series.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Hayden. They got one that's based on Perseus, and then I think there's another one. There's like 4 of them. But yeah, bro. Yeah. This is because Haltane after Altair, Haltane probably is number 2 from PDM for me as far as DNA. And so I was looking for and I was like, I'm gonna go with French Avenue. I'm gonna go with French Avenue every single time. I'm gonna ride with them every single time, and be like, oh, y'all drop something. Yeah, I know it's gonna be straight.
Hey, at the end of the year, is French Avenue going to be one of the top 3 clone brand fragrances of this year, not of all time, but like of 2025?
Oh yeah. Top 3, yeah. The
Yeah, top 3.
question is whether they're gonna be 1 or 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say they killing it, man. And you see what they're doing too. Like a lot of these they're doing like these collabs, you know what I'm saying? And it's just they're doing it smart. But a lot of their fragrances just hit, and the quality. Yeah, I mean, it's for the most part of the time you don't hear people complaining about quality when it comes to French Avenue. With at least their more
They got
prestigious
money to
lines and
spend.
stuff like that, you really don't hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, they got money to spend. They I mean they are spending money, and so I think they're competing right now 1, 2. I mean, the right now, Risasi is them and Risasi.
I think Rayhan can probably say they got like they've been doing some things too. Like Rayhan, like they've been doing things this year too. Like
they put out quantity. I can't.
Another layer. Huh?
They
as of late, they've been putting out some fire.
Okay, as of late, because their older stuff is like, so. But as of late, if we're talking about this year, they are definitely up there. I'm a throw Dumont came crazy.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Dumont has come crazy in 2025 as well, but I think honestly, right now it's a 2-horse race as far as mainstream. Now, if we want to talk about who got the craziest selection out there, I'm not saying this because I rock with them, but I'm saying this because I rock with them. Y'all have got to go look at Yeoman Leo's website. You have got to go look at Yeoman Leo's website and look at what they have available. It is ridiculous. Because again, we know people are like we all know the designers and stuff that people are trying to clone, and we know the typical mass appealing niches that people are trying to clone. These mofos got the craziest selection. I mean, after the Duas and the Alexandrias of the world, but they've been around forever. They've got some of the. I'm like, what? Yeah, bro. Yeah. But right now, as far as mainstream. Bro, I got you.
My bad. I was gonna say, I need y'all to let me know. Like, I need to try them. I've never tried them. I need like a few to just like, like 3 to go to, where I could be like, I bet these are like
get the discovery set, bro. Get the discovery. Get the discovery, bro.
10 mils, right?
Huh?
I think that discovery set is 10 mils.
Yes, bro.
Yeah. Check out the discovery set.
Yeah, get the discoveries, fam. $50, 5 fragrances, $50. 10 mils.
I gotta talk to you about them. I gotta matter of fact, well, I'm gonna talk to you about them afterwards because you might be able to. Yeah, we gotta talk. We gotta talk about that.
One of them, and I stand by it. One of them you have got to have. Well, I'm gonna give you 3 that I know you need to get. Me personally, that Lamar by Kajal, you need to get that. Point blank. Period. You need to get that.
Mm-hmm.
Their it's called Talab. Then their Mind Games French Defense version, Basic Instinct, and then their version of Herod. You need to get that. Their version of Lovers. It's called Lovers. You need to get that.
Bro, I smelled Lovers for the
Their
first time at the Louis V store. Whew. I loved it. The irony.
Bruh.
I love it, bro. It was, and a lot of people were hating on it. I was like, you know what?
Stupid.
For me,
Stupid.
it's better than
Stupid.
most of the most popular ones. It's like top 2 for me.
Stupid, right?
LVs.
I appreciate it. Because it was something different. It was something that was like, what the heck is that? Like, I appreciated Lovers.
Yeah,
I ain't like the price. Speaking of Lovers,
Price.
you got this right, Mo.
What's
The
that?
Opal.
Dog, when did you get that? Nah, fam, when did you get that?
Yeah,
we were trying to
forgot.
find out for the longest.
Yeah, bro. I'd have had it for like 2 weeks now.
They still haven't gotten it at that fragrance shop that I was telling you about. So I was like, man, I'm back.
And then and remember I told you I was getting in Emerald. And yeah, and I'm a little so I think it's something to do with whatever dye I don't even know if it's a dye because I think the bottle's just green. Mm-hmm. But their green fragrances like this and like when they come off a little watery to me for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Greenwich, yeah, it's like they come off. I got that one there too.
They come off, I don't know what it is. They come off a little bit watery because that's supposed to be a symphony clone, which I like from LV. It's a different citrus take. And I was really looking forward to it. And I was like, because you told me, you was like, I don't know how you're going to feel about it. I said, man, don't tell me that, bro, because that junk's supposed to be here next week. And I got it, and I was like, this man cursed me, bro.
And I'm telling you, bro, it's okay, man. I don't remember much from it when I tried it, and I was really looking forward to that one. And like now, when between Emerald and Opal, I'm just gonna reach for Opal first. Like I'm gonna go get Opal before I go blind by or try to revisit Emerald again, because I really need to get that.
Yeah, bro.
That shit's becoming hard to find.
Oh man, bro, it's in the bottle is just so fire, bro. Like this is, yeah.
Joe Milano does it nice, bro.
Bro,
they just like LR Lux with the King of Kings. They even give you like the coffin style boxes, like from presentation to bottle.
Yes, but yes,
they really put some effort there.
Yes, yes. They need to holler at your boy. I told y'all I got beef with them. They need to holler at your boy. Yeah.
And the way,
let me tell y'all something. I don't be trying to shield, but I'm tired of spending money. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Like I'll be like, bro, y'all fragrances cost too much money, bro. Yeah. Y'all, and I mean, granted, I get it. You know what I'm saying? That the quality is there, but yeah, I'll be like, bro, I'm tired of spending money. Like, my God, like what in the world going on? I see people with stuff. I'll be like, I ain't hating, but how you get that? Come on, bro. You selling.
And then
you selling.
And then some people have the audacity to say, man, I can tell they gifted you that. I had somebody do that like 2 days ago. They were like, which one of my it was one of my joints, and they were like, man, they paid you for this. I was like, bruh, this is a $50 fragrance, my guy. Like nobody ain't paying. I don't even pay myself. Everything come out of my pocket in this channel, bro. Like, I'm not there yet, my guy. So like, come on. Bro.
Yeah, I had somebody. Yeah, this was I think last year. Somebody tried to come crazy talking about something. You know, you get those idiots, and they that's what they are. Where they want a response out of you, and they just start saying crazy stuff. And so, you know, I'm like, yo, I'll let you get one. But when you start commenting on like all my videos, it's like somebody you know how like somebody follow you on IG, TikTok or something, and then you get all of these notifications like, why are you going back looking through like all of my old stuff? Like, what are you trying to find?
Smack, right?
Like, you know, so now I'm sitting here like, bro, you commenting on air. I'm like, what do you want? Like, you want me to say something? Nah, man, you know, because y'all be around here. You can tell, you know, you didn't pay for it. I'm like, nigga, man, let me tell you something, bro. First of all, can't say what I want to say, but I'm like, bro, like, I have built my channel And I was like, if you rock with me, you rock with me. If you know me, you know me. If you, it's like Music Soul Child said, I'm not to blame for the pain that was caused by previous cats. I know we have a lot of issues in the community, just like other communities, where when you look at something in an isolated vacuum, it's easy for you to assume that all fragrance reviewers are the same and we're all doing the same thing. It's easy.
Exactly. Yeah.
But the reason, this is why I do my videos the way that I do them. It's just like the first impression. Like, so I uploaded the video today of Nitro Elixir. Now, number one, fragrances that I'm super, super hype about, I don't watch the content. Like I told y'all when I was out on my break, I didn't watch anything. I was asking y'all, I said, what's new? Like the first thing I asked y'all in the chat was like, what's new? What do I need to buy? You know what I'm saying? Because I trust y'all before I go out here, because you know what's gonna happen if I go out here get on YouTube. I'm a waste about $1,000. So it's like, what do the people that I rock with, what do I really need to buy? And so stuff that I really, really am excited about, I won't watch content on it. It's hard because you see the thumbnails and YouTube will autoplay, but I will purposely be like, nah, let me go watch something else. Let me go here, because I don't want to be influenced. I don't even, like, prime example, you said something about blueberries. I never thought about it. I went and smelled the fragrance and I'm like, dang. But people don't understand, the brain we are so impressionable to a point where somebody can say something and it can cognitively change your entire perspective. Your sensory outlook can completely change. I know that from personal experience. My daddy lied to me when I was a kid, and the way he got me to eat beets is he said that it was cranberry sauce. Beets and cranberry sauce taste nothing alike, and I like cranberry sauce. Like, beets to me is like that oud maracuja DNA. Like, if I smell it, I'll throw up. Like, no lie. So when I went to school, I was like in kindergarten or like first grade or something, and a kid was like, "Ugh, you like beets?" And I was like, "It's not beets, it's cranberry sauce." I lie to you not. My whole life changed, and that at the first time I smelled beets, like what it smelled like, and it made me sick, and I've never eaten them again. Like, never. Like, that scent moment was so strong to me because of what somebody said. Because my dad said is one thing. This person said, "Ugh, that's nasty." And I was like, huh? And all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, they're not lying. So I'm very intentional about the way I do my content, just like I was talking with this. You know what I'm saying? With the elixir. I know fragrance is subjective, but sometimes I think sometimes I'll be like, who said that? Like who said that? Like, are there nuances there? But I'm like, did you wear the fragrance? Did you live? Because there's some things people just say that's out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like the video you sent us earlier, I was like, bro, kind of wild with some of these takes, because I was like, that don't smell like that. Yeah. That don't smell like that. This was first. I'm like, okay, you trying to prove a point? That's cool. I'm gonna let you prove a point. But I was like, at least I would. You could have came with some better examples that would have helped prove your point. But like, if you're doing a first impression, I personally don't like short first impression videos. Because I'm like, bro, if that I need you to spend at least 10 minutes with this fragrance. I don't care if I just got to watch you sit here and do this. You better learn to fill up the conversation. That's just me personally, because I'm like, you going to get up here and you're going to say, oh, this is good. This is the greatest thing ever. This smells better than this. This smells like this. 30 after you get done recording, that fragrance is going to be totally different. And if you bash it in the beginning, you might come back and be like, dang, that's great. Or if you boosted it in the beginning, you might come back and be like, that's not that good. But guess what? You've already put the video out there. So you're not going to come back and put out a correction like I did with Hawash Tropical. I'm like, yo, I ain't really, because it's too green. I'm not really feeling this. Which is why I say with first impressions, like, we got a problem where people don't come back. It's like, yo, come back. Like, after a week, after 2 weeks, let's revisit. You know what I'm saying? And be like, okay, do you still feel the same way?
I've had to do that with a few fragrances.
Yeah, like come on, like do you still feel the same way? Like when I told y'all how I felt about that, I'm about to say Bath and Body Works, but the Banana Republic joint that's supposed to be like Blockade, and I was
Oh,
like,
Midnight
that joint
Hour.
is trash. Right, yeah. And so what did I do? I came back to it several, and I was like, it's still trash.
I like
But
Midnight
there are
Hour.
some,
Yeah.
yeah, there are some things that I've come back to be like, okay, I didn't like that before, but it's like it has grown on me. Or I thought I liked this and I didn't like it. Or I'm taking a specific medication now, or I was taking the medication, or I wasn't on the medication before, or I'm doing it. Like something has changed the way that I feel about this particular fragrance. And so, but we have too many people who are afraid. I don't want to say they're not integral because I'm not trying to judge anybody, but I think we have a problem where people are afraid how people are going to respond to honesty. I'm like, yo, if you don't like it, you don't like it. Like, if y'all follow Tazo, I don't know who dude is, and I'm gonna shut up because I can talk about this all night. But on IG, Tazo reposted this guy who was talking about how a fragrance brand product because he didn't glaze it. Like there are people out here that are doing that. There are brands out here that are doing that. When I first what's the joint that it's a Middle Eastern niche company. I told y'all they got that Christmas fragrance. Whatever not mistletoe, it's something about Christmas. Nonetheless, I was like, it's all right. It ain't worth the money. And I would only wear this to a Christmas party. So I would not spend the money to wear this one time a year. Guess what? Have I heard back from them? No. Am I crying? Silent Night. That's what it's called. Silent Night. I'm like, I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, bro, it's like it's all right. But is it worth spending 200 plus American dollars? Hell no.
Not the American
like for
dollars.
this? For something I'm gonna wear one time, like I'm only going to wear this. I might wear it twice, but it's probably gonna be to a company Christmas party. And
Right.
you want me to pay $200 plus USD for this? No. So if you don't send me nothing else, okay, that's fine. But I'm not gonna compromise, or I'm not gonna be honest for the sake of you sent me a box, you sent me some PR, you sent me a check, this, that, and the third. It is what it is. Y'all seen what I did to that Argos La Primavera?
Mm-hmm.
You seen what I did, right?
Lord,
Yep, kept it a buck.
I bet you I get a package.
Mm-hmm.
See, because some brands they like, we good. Like, we want you to be honest. And I didn't trash it where it was like, this is a terrible fragrance. I'm just like, this, y'all know I ain't the rose guy. This ain't me. It's too much. Like, send this to Mo. Send this to D4. Like, I know some people that would love this. This ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? But and I think there's a way to do that, but people see our content in a vacuum and they immediately compare us to blase, those who shall not be named, because then people will be like, well, Walt was up there talking trash about you last night. Okay, all right, whatever. Because people see things in a moment and it gets clipped because people don't watch the whole video. They don't tell, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, and we all get grouped the same. And I'm like, come on, bro. Like, that's bullcrap.
They got to take their time.
Got to. Fragrances change, bro. If it's good, unless it costs $5 at the gas station, but a good fragrance, bro, it's gonna take more than 2 minutes for me to sit here and be like, oh yeah, that's good. How do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had that same
And we in a current state of like.
Nitro. Go ahead, my fault.
No, you good, go.
No, I was just gonna say I had that same instance with Nitro. That was the first one that I can remember that came to my mind when I first did my gas to pass review. I was like, yeah, this shit bad. I mean, I was like, I'm gonna pass on it. But then I revisited it because, like I said, I'm like, there's no way that there's much hype as this fragrance swag behind it. Like, it's something about it. I got to keep trying, and I kept smelling it, came back. Now it's gas, but you get what I'm saying? Like, you have to go back and revisit to frequently know if that's something that you really still feel that same way on, or Has your opinion
Yeah.
changed now? Has your nose matured and developed a little bit more? So
Yeah,
That's why I'm
and that's
so
why I'm kind
careful
of glad.
nowadays. Like,
Hmm.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Well,
No, because I didn't talk enough. I'm shutting it. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say that's why I'm very mindful of when I give my opinion. I let them know. Listen, if I don't enjoy this, it's my nose that doesn't enjoy it because I've been the victim myself where I go ahead smell something. I'm like, damn, I don't like it, bro. Like that Latafa. What is it? The damn it, the Latafa. The LeBeau joint.
oh shit.
Najdia
Nausea
Intense.
intense. Uh-huh.
When I first smelled it, I did an initial impressions video, which is still up, obviously. And then I'm like, I was like, I'm not really feeling it that much. Like it was weak. And I picked it up a week later. Bruh, it was beautiful. I was like, so now I gotta follow it up, like Walt said. So I'm like, you know what? I can't tell people, yo, this like for me, I'm letting them know this is for my nose. I'm not gonna say this is trash to you. Like you at the end of the day, you got to put your nose on it to figure out whether you're gonna love it or not. That's the reality of it. But it's true though.
Right.
Some of these fragrances, you just gotta take it slow. You know what I'm saying? That's it, bro.
Kanjal,
Just take your time with it.
Kanjal Island was the other one, to where it's like I hated it when I first got it, and then I started to
Yeah,
smell a little bit
Oh,
more.
you talking about this?
Yeah, that joint. Yeah,
Boy,
I had a company send it to me, and I was
yeah,
like, yeah.
bruh. When
yeah.
John talked about it, because it took me a minute to get it. And the way John talked about it, I was like, let me just go ahead and see what this is about. And I was like, oh my I was in love from day one. I was like, oh, this is right up my alley. But then when I got that King of Kings Royal Blue joint, I was like, oh my
Yeah,
God.
man.
I was like, oh my
You know
God,
what's
like
you want to
this
know
is crazy.
what I pick up on that King of Kings one? It's crazy to me, but I pick up a rice accord with it, like starchy,
Yeah, you different.
dry rice, like an horchata type rice. I mean, that's what I pick
Yeah, you
up.
different. Yeah,
Like
you different.
but it's crazy, but it smells good. It smells good.
I believe you.
I think
I
it's the
believe you.
coconut nuance thing, but it's good, bro. It's good.
A lot
Yeah,
of
I
the
believe
coconut
it. Well, I
nuance.
mean, bro, this is where we are. It's the world we in. Get in where you fit in. That's why some of my content lately has been kind of like the podcast stuff has kind of been geared towards like just like fragrance reviewers. Because I think you have a lot of people. Like Fragcom is not that big.
At
Like
all.
like Fragcom is huge and small at the same. Like it feels like such a small community. Like when I was in the tech space and with cameras and stuff, I'm like, that's a big community.
Global. I
Fragcom
mean,
doesn't
yeah.
feel big at all. It's kind even though I know it's, and especially it depends on the platform you're on,
I was just
because
about to say that, bro. It feels
Yeah,
like
depending on the
TikTok
Fragcom is
is
platform.
divided between. It feels like Fragcom is divided between like YouTube and TikTok. I'm gonna just use those two.
mm-hmm,
But then you also have like those clone fragrances and then niche fragrances. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? Like it's almost like I ain't gonna say a separation of class, but it's definitely like you can see it. You can see the
Facts.
sides. I guess you can
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm over that too. I'm not having that conversation no
Yep.
more. I'm like, bro,
We had that
like
conversation.
what
We're gonna
you
be
see
here
is
till
what you
one
get.
a.m.
Yeah, bro.
Fact.
Like I'm not,
But that,
I'm done. I'm done with that, bro. I don't get in where you fit in. I'm like, yo, I like what I like. I love what I love. I wear what I
all
wear. I
day.
like all of it. I
There
like
you go.
niche. I like
Same
designer.
thing.
I like it ain't got nothing to do about affordability. I'm like, bro, y'all can come up with whatever I'm a rock what I want to rock. I'm a review what I want to review. And me at the end of the day, I've
Mm-hmm.
told y'all this. When it comes to you, like I love fragrance in general. I don't have to get on this camera and talk about anything. I just like to run my mouth. It's something I'm good at. I'd rather there are 10 times over we've chopped it up where I'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
if we put this on camera, this would be crazy. But I'm like, bro, I don't have to record anything. But I'm the type of person, I do the things I do. I approach things the way I've had this conversation with y'all. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to be the Netflix of Fracom.
Ain't nothing wrong with
I'm trying
that.
to be Netflix. I'm trying to be Hulu. I'm trying to be the Disney. I'm trying to Disney is they're getting rid of the separate Hulu app. Everything is just gonna be all in one. Like, bro, that's what time I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like
Okay.
it takes too much time, too much effort, too much money. Bro, let me tell you something. We put too much money into this to just fly by the seat of your pants. So it's like if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it in a way. I'm gonna do it with a, and that's just me. That's me. I ain't trying to make no. I don't try to tell people you got to do it like this. You got to do it like that. I'm like, bro, I come from a totally different world. And the world I come
Hmm.
from is why I do things the way that I do. Is why I show up the way that I show up. Is why my production is the way that it is. It's just that's just me. If you ask people that know me, they'd be like, "Yeah, that's Walt." So Walt always shows up like that, whether it's work, whether it's personal, whether it's business, whatever. But I want you to be able to go to my channel and be like, bro, this like Netflix. Like we got this category, that category, that category, that
Hmm.
category. We can talk about this. We can talk about that. And I've
A
tried to
little
be
bit of
consistent
everything.
with that. Right. And then even coming back, as of late, because I'm like, bro, like what did I tell y'all repeatedly? I was like, bro, I'm getting bored.
Getting bored, yeah.
I told y'all, I
Getting
was like, bro,
bored.
I'm getting bored because I'm like, I'm tired of hearing and seeing the same things and coming back. I was like, y'all still talking about the same thing. I was like, there's nothing has changed. But what I appreciated is I saw the different avenues that people were taking. I saw what you were doing. I saw what see what Colossus, the live y'all just did and what he's talked about. John, what you've been doing. The whole reaction, you know what I'm saying, thing we've been doing as of late. The conversations that people are having, the approach. I think there's a different energy, there's a different approach that people are taking. I think people have like dug in, is like, yo, this is what I'm gonna do. And so I appreciate that, where it's like, okay, I'm glad to see the people that, I pay attention to, that I rock with, that I care about. They are at peace with the conversations that they are having on camera. I see a lot of up and coming reviewers. I hollered at a guy today. I said, "Hey man, don't take the bait. Don't take it. Like debate it. Like they trying to bait you. Don't take it. It ain't worth it." I'm gonna tell you the same thing. Folk told me, don't take it, because it's especially on YouTube. I don't know what it is. They don't do it on TikTok. They don't do it on IG. Maybe that's just me. I don't know if y'all can attest. But people get on this app and they get comfortable, confident. I'm like, oh, okay, all right.
I don't know where. I don't know
Start putting
where.
IP addresses. uh,
I don't know where people get this level of confidence that they get on this app. And this app particular, like this is one of the most bravest. Like I've never seen so many people have so much courage in their life on a platform before, or even in real life. Like it's kind of crazy that sometimes some people come up here and say the most out of pocket thing, and that's what I'm saying. Everybody cannot do this. You might think you can. This is not built for everybody. This ain't soft hearted at all.
Facts, bro.
Joel had to get on somebody in the comments just now, and I'm like that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta have shout out to Joel for being on top of that. Like you gotta ignore that nonsense. And you gotta be able to ignore that nonsense. Have thick skin. Like anybody got time for this shit. We talking fragrances. Why we got these?
Yeah,
Hey,
All
bro. It's
day.
they're gonna
Yeah,
be
it's tough, man. But
I'm hearing a lot of
shout out to
you. Are you
everybody,
guys
bro.
hear
Yeah,
anything
just like
breaking up at all?
novice. Yeah, I think D4. I think it's about time. I think you might be
Let's,
tapping out, get ready to go to sleep.
What you mean? What happened?
Now I think we
it
had
sounds like it's
lost you for a
breaking up.
second.
Like
Like the
the screen
stream,
looks a
I
little
think
bit
the stream
pixelated.
froze or it
Oh,
was breaking up. Yeah.
I don't know, man. My phone charged up. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Nah, folks are still Pete. So the chat is still going. So I think we good because we in Ecamm, but I think the actual stream itself may have froze. I think it just came back.
Okay, 'cause I'm about to say, I'm looking at it right now. It look like it might have came back a little bit.
Yeah, I think it just came back. I think it just came back. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right,
But
bet.
yeah. Nah, but what you said was facts.
Yeah.
Even the fact you rebranding, you know what I'm saying? I think it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Just
Mm,
rebranding. Is the fragrance plug culture. Is what I'm saying? And so it's about going direct to the consumer. user generated content. We're living in a UGC world. Everything is about PR. And if you can prove that people listen to you and take you serious, you know what I'm saying? Then companies are going to reach out to you. And they're going to send you things. And for some of us, they're going to send you things by the boatload. You know, you just going to get broke off. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that because that's ultimately what quote unquote should happen. Now,
Of course.
what you do with that is between you and God.
Yep.
You know, because people be like, you can tell when people. I'm like, yeah, you can. You know, we can tell where it's like, okay, you know, because people hate being sold to. People hate being sold because people know when they're being sold to. It's like, bro, just tell me the truth. You know what I'm saying? Just give it to me straight. You know. It's like, just give it, because it is a shame that I should have to say in full transparency, this company sent this to me, but it does not change how I feel about the fragrance. I think you should say whether a company sends you something or not. But the fact that I got to put that caveat out there to say, but it doesn't change how I feel about the fragrance. Again, I'm not to blame for the pain that was caused by previous cats. So it's like, now I got to be mindful of the fact where it's like, but you could shout out to Ross. You could take the Ross approach and be like, I could care less. And then when you say something stupid, I'm just gonna troll you and I'm gonna make content out of it. You know what I'm saying? You could take that approach as well. You know, which I'm like, that's dope. You know, I be tempted, and I have. Y'all know I would talk about somebody mama real quick. You know, and I've tried to turn a leaf and stop doing that. You know, but I'll be like, bro, like, go argue with your own. Like, get off my page. You know what I'm saying? Or start your channel. There's a guy, I hope he's watching. Like, he commented on my video yesterday and was like, why would you buy a freshie fragrance when we're so close to fall? Now, he already commented on one of my podcast videos talking about a successful YouTuber like such and such and such and such would never give out the game. I said, bro, let me tell you something. I got a coach, and it ain't you. If you want to coach somebody, go coach your kid or somebody else. Get off my channel, fam. I don't need what? Like, go, you know what I'm saying? Go. I ain't gonna say go play in traffic because, you know, it ain't that serious. But that's what I want to tell them. I'm like, you know, you got to be careful. You can't say stuff like this these days because stuff can happen and you can come back and get sued and all this kind of. We live in a crazy world. But people just have the audacity, and so, you know, it sucks that you have to think twice when you're putting out content. But I hope we get to a place where it's like, bro, just create when you can create with freedom.
Yeah.
And we talked about that before. How I think who went live? EQ, Big Beard, Bow Tie. I think Ross. This was like a year or two ago. And it was like, bro, like, we don't come down off the mountain because y'all want to talk about stupid stuff. There was a sermon by Bishop Jakes, and I think it was in his book. But he talked about, you ever seen a giraffe argue with an ant?
Yeah.
Like, why am I like so? Because now I gotta inconvenience myself. It's not enough just to kneel down. You see how long my neck is? Pause. And I'm gonna argue. I'm like, I gotta come down to your level. But here's the thing. Now, when I say something like come down to your level, oh, you think you done arrived? You hire my no, fool. You literally see I'm bigger than you. I literally have to come down to your level to talk to you. You don't make content at all. You don't do nothing. What do you do in life? You don't have the first video about anything. So don't you know you never have the right. I don't care how public this place is. You never have the right to tell me anything that you have not done. No, I refuse. I'm one of those people.
You know, the crazy part is also that it just won't ever stop. You know what I've been doing? Some of them come talking smack. I flipped them around, bro. I'm like I put my customer service hat. I'm like, yo, I'm about to just
Yeah.
flip this on the other side. And ironically, like even the dude, he was like, yeah, this fragrance is, I think I want to say it's my Platine Blanc video. He came a few days ago.
Mhm.
Yeah, me and my sons wore this. Both my boys. We all say it's trash. You're lying. And I was like, come on, bro. I was like, just like that. I talked to him. He's not going to talk to me. We were like, bro, really, you want to come on my channel say I'm lying because you didn't get compliments? That's what it was. He went to the office and didn't get no compliments. I was like, brother, if you're wearing fragrances only for compliments, then you're probably wearing it for the right reason, bro.
Probably never gonna
I
get
said,
one
but
either.
then I flipped it. I was like, listen, brother, like me and you got different ideas, but for you coming on my page, disrespecting me, calling me a liar, like, come on, bro. But I was like, I got you, though, and I appreciate you viewing. And I hope you give me the opportunity to give you a different impression of me. Instead of watching just this video, go through about 5 or 6 videos. Then let me know what you think of me, and then take it from there. I said, bro. And,
Oh, you
you
good.
said, yeah, thank you.
You
Hey,
good.
I
You
agree with that
good.
method all the way. I mean, I try to do the same thing. Like whenever somebody comes on, try to attack me or whatever, I just try to kill them with kindness. Like at the end of the day, it's just the internet. Because now, how I see it is this,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna leave it alone after this.
Man, I'm about to be out
Point
here 5
nine
minutes.
times out of 10, 9.9 times out of 10, you will never say this to my face. And I'm not the
Facts.
biggest person. I'm not the most intimidating. But I know for a fact that some of the stuff that gets said on the internet will never get said to my face because I've never heard it before in real life.
Yeah, never.
so
Yeah,
Facts.
never.
so it's just part of it. I think to me it's just
You
part
got
of
a
it.
lot of brave, weird people. It's crazy because I remember one dude I came at because I was like, bro, like don't let the fedora and the hat fool you. Like, bro, like I present myself, accordingly. You know what I'm saying? I'm civil. I'm kind. I extend that gratitude to people. I'm very gracious, like all that good stuff. But come on, bro. Like if you got to put on a different outfit for a different activity, then I will have to put on that outfit. So it's like people will say this stuff freely on the internet. It's crazy to me, but we live in a different generation, right? We live in like I come from when there was no internet to now there's internet. You know what I'm saying? So now these, a lot of youngins all they know is the internet, man. Their internet beef. It's like,
But you know what? You know what's fun? You know what's unfortunate? It ain't the youngins, bro. I could
True.
see
There's
if
a
it
lot
was
of adults that are
kids.
dumb. Yeah.
Bro,
True.
it's these AARP nuts, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm like, bro, what are you doing with your life?
True.
Like, come on, bro. So yeah, my version of killing with kindness is thank you for contributing to the algorithm. You played yourself.
Facts.
I mean, because every time when you comment on my video, I appreciate it. I'ma like it. I'ma heart it. I'ma reply to it so I can double up because the more you
I'm
and I
trying to
had a
get you to
dude who just
respond
didn't
to
get
it.
it. Every time he kept commenting, I said, thank you for contributing to the algorithm. I say, bro, you driving, you pushing, like you trying to get people to not watch my videos. You're making them watch it because now you keep commenting. Finally, he got the
That's
point.
why that's why I comment on all their videos. I mean, on all the comments, whether they're bad or good, I'm like, yo, it's good for the algo. Let's get it.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't care.
Get it.
I don't care how you feel about it, And some things are just unavoidable. Like I already know once these orders get out, I know I'm gonna get killed for this by a couple of people. And I'm like, I could care less. The Soprano Fury jar. I'm like, if you don't like it, that's your problem. I told y'all how I feel about it. And I'm like, and if you know me, if you rock with me, if you actually watch my content, you know how I describe things, then you know it's a banger. You know what I'm saying? Am I perfect? Absolutely not. But at the end of the day, it's just I tell people there are certain things I stake my reputation on. That was one of them. That Montclair Sunrise was one of them. It's just some things I'd be like, nah, I'll put all my money on this one. And I'm not mad. If I'm shooting 90%, from the field, come on, bro. I'm the greatest of all time. So y'all can keep
on that Montclair really quick before I step out because I gotta go, man. The medicine kicking in. I gotta go. But that Montclair, after you posted that video, I don't know if it was coincident, but bro, have you noticed the price went up on that joint? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. But for me, like I remember
and it was already
like 40, 45. And now it's like
it was
60,
already
70.
limited. Yeah, it was already limited. It wasn't a lot out there. Like I've been trying to get another bottle. And I was like, nah, I ain't paying that,
Sold
you
out
know, because I
everywhere.
ain't pay that for
Yeah.
the original. So I've been trying to, you know, pause. I've been trying to back channel that joint, like real talk, like, yo, I need
Hey,
something.
yo,
Like send me,
egregious.
I need you to send me something, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I appreciate y'all, man. John, I know you sick or
Oh
whatever,
no,
man.
thanks.
But
Yeah,
and
about
this,
to be out.
you know, but I appreciate, man, D for, you know, it's hard to call you the fragrance plug, but it's just you gonna be
Yeah, yeah,
D4
yeah.
forever.
It's hey,
But
look, I just realized like the other day it was my first time ever telling people my name up here. Like nobody knew my name was Maurice. So like I'm
yeah, I
slowly,
was like, what?
yeah, yeah,
He said, Maurice.
I'm slowly introducing it to like the program of the show. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be some. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure everything gets integrated properly, man. Jonathan, let us
All
know,
day.
fam. Where can they find you at Instagram? Let us know where they can find
Yo,
you at, fam.
everywhere, man. TikTok, IG, YouTube, Create with Jonathan, all across all platforms. Welcome everybody, anybody, man. We creating, and that's what we're doing, man. Taking our time, loving fragrances, creating for the people, and just enjoying, man. Day at a time. That's it, man. I appreciate you for real, Maurice, man, for this opportunity, man. It was dope. This is my first kind of live collab with anybody else, so I appreciate it. We gotta do this more often, and for sure, man. For sure, I appreciate y'all, man.
Hey, for sure, man. Definitely appreciate you stopping by, man. You kind of see how that e-cam is working. We definitely gonna talk, and I'm kind of eager to see how you gonna
Yeah,
set yours up because I know you're a little bit more
I
tech savvy than me. So
yeah.
I'm eager to see how
Yeah, no,
this is gonna.
I gotta play with it a little bit more. Hey, ew, but yeah, I gotta play with it a little
Dang,
bit more.
we gonna
You
yeah.
get? I am
Oh,
doing.
all
But yeah,
right,
man, it's dope. It's dope. Yeah.
yes, sir, man. Walt, where can they find you at, fam?
Man, y'all already know. Most of the time I'm here. You know, I'm trying like we are definitely Friday, but I'm trying to go back to that original schedule Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If anything you get outside of
Mm-hmm.
those 3 days is bonus content. TikTok, I got a love-hate relationship with, you know, so I'm
Facts.
not what helped me with TikTok and IG was the fact that I was doing a lot of shorts on YouTube. So I'm trying to get back to that slowly but surely. I have a specific way of doing shorts versus just picking up my phone and doing them. So if I can get out of my own head, you know, and just be like record it, then I'll probably do more of that. But um, yeah, if you old content is on IG, some old content is on TikTok, but everything, you know, we all in, you know, over here with Google and which is what the ABC. I think it's the ABC company is the parent company. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we all in over here on YouTube, man. So Fat Boy Finesse, that's where you can find me. And yeah, bro, this is dope. Looking forward to doing it again. Looking forward to more collabs, man. Shout out to everybody in the community.
Yeah.
All day for
Um,
sure.
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. We gotta do this more and keep building each other up because it's let me tell you something, it's crazy.
All
It's
day.
easy to say put your head down and keep going, but yeah, it's y'all know the conversations we have, and I know other people are having those same conversations. You know, life be lifing,
Exactly.
you
Facts,
know.
man.
So yeah,
Life
it
be
get
All
crazy out
day.
here.
life be
Yeah,
life and for sure. Boy,
yeah.
you ain't never lied, man. We are glad to have you
Mm-hmm.
back again. I appreciate both of y'all for being here, Walt and Jonathan. I appreciate both of y'all. Jonathan, definitely appreciate you. I know you've been sick. Like for you to push through, we've been almost going for 3 hours, and for you to push through, hey,
It's medicine, bro.
bro, that's amazing, fam. I
All
greatly
day.
appreciate that for sure. With all that
Appreciate y'all.
being said, man, I am your host, Maurice. This is the Fragrance Plug. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But with all that being said, about to get up out of here, man. Y'all have a blessed night. All
We
right,
out,
see y'all
chip.
next time.
Let's night, fellas.